4, ready red, ready open, 3, 2, 1, hitting open, cue music. And roll red. Roll. Anime.
You're watching the Sun Belt Conference on ESPN+. Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, a snowy Statesboro, Georgia, as the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers at 8-11 take on the Georgia Southern Eagles at 10-9.
And wipe into it.
Coming off very different outcomes in their last game. Coastal Carolina kept it close with a really good Marshall team. Fell a little bit short in the second half, and Georgia Southern got out rebounded really bad in that Old Dominion game, but they were able to come out with a really good win.
Wipe into
Welcome
it.
inside the Jackson Hill Convocation Center alongside Joshua Ryan and Chef Damani on sideline. I'm Hunter Mosley. We talked about these two teams coming into this game playing very different. Coastal Carolina has lost 4 straight conference games, and Georgia Southern coming in off of 2 straight road wins. What's going to be the key for Coastal Carolina to get back on the right track?
Coastal Carolina is going to start with how they defend, particularly how they defend in the second half. This is a team that in the first half, they are usually neck and neck with the team they're playing. In the second half, defensively, that intensity drops. And then, of course, it's hard to win games if you're not playing good defense.
White and blue.
Carolina defense
and roll music
this season. However, they allowed 88 points at home to Georgia Southern in that overtime loss just 7 days ago.
And you look at Aaron Banks with the bucket, had a season-high 19 points in that game. And this is a Chanticleers team that doesn't normally score a lot of points.
Stand by 3.
They were even neck and neck in what turned to be a shootout against Georgia Southern. It's a very good opportunity, but again, it's going to start with how they defend in the second half.
With more on this matchup and the weather conditions here in the Statesboro area, our very own Michelle Kamani.
Anime.
That's right, Hunter. This is round 2
Lose it.
for both of these teams, and it had to get postponed to today at 1 p.m. due to a winter
3-2.
storm that happened in Statesboro. This is this is a very long time since the snow has happened, since 2018 here in Statesboro, so I know that this will happen. We're happy. For the Chanticleers,
this is all
Justin
6.
Gray, their
Off
head
cam.
coach, he said that one of the
3, you're
keys
good.
to defend. For that
6, go with coach out of this.
Make sure that
Can.
they do less than 70.
Well, 6 your life, 6 your life, 6 your life.
Round 2, we're going to see who's going to win.
Thank you, Tricia. When she talks about that Chanticleer defense, it has been huge at points this season. They're 5th in the Sun Belt in points allowed per game.
One
Take a look at Chanticleer's head coach, Justin Gray. He comes over from Western Carolina and replaces a Coastal Carolina legend in Cliff Ellis.
And you mentioned that they're very good at defense. They also are a very good defensive rebounding team. And in that game against Georgia Southern, they were actually out-rebounded on the defensive glass.
1, get ready for your shot.
Henry now 10 wins on the season for Georgia Southern. He surpasses his win total from a year ago, where the Eagles went 9-24. They're at 10-9 now, and they're 1 game away from 500.
Stand by to start your
I always
move.
maintain when you have a new coach coming into the program, it's not that first season you're looking at, it's the second season.
All 6 under, ready 1.
To get his
1,
paws
start your
on this
push.
program
Slow
and really
push,
shape
1.
and mold.
Slow, reset. Reset. Start your push, slow. Ready 1.
One of the things you'll notice from Georgia Southern
Way overlay.
how quick they play the
Overlay
tempo.
coming
As they
in.
get underway here in
Animate your
Statesboro,
bug.
Georgia Southern wins the opening tip. The Georgia Southern team 4th in the Sun Belt in scoring offense. They're going to look to move in a hurry. And they find the Dante Holliman there at the top. He drives inside. He has a quick burst off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Coastal Carolina. Take a look at the starting 5 for Coastal Carolina. Take a look at Noah Armenhauser. He's going to be 7'2" there in the middle. It's hard
down 1 just a little
to coach against that kind of size.
There you go.
And that size isn't something that Georgia Southern is accustomed to seeing. But again, when they played Coastal that first time, it didn't prove to be that tough of a challenge as they ended up coming out with a tough win.
Denzel Hines
ready
gets called up with Aaron Banks.
Take
Jump
2.
ball early. Possession
4, go
will
with the
remain
way.
with
4,
Coastal
go with
Carolina.
4 white.
She's some
3, 6.
physicality early
Take
in
6.
this one. For Georgia Southern,
Ready
their
1.
defense has been a little bit lackluster at times, and part of that is because of the pace they play.
Take 1.
Inbound from the baseline. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. That one to Naz Brown. Deep 3, no good. Take a look at the starting lineup for Georgia Southern. Aaron Banks taking it down the court. He had his best game of the season against Coastal Carolina last Thursday. On Dante Holliman comes up short.
It's a very familiar starting 5. It's been the last starting 5 in the last 3 games.
Zoom in just a little. There you go.
Coastal Carolina tries to turn around with the 3 of their own. No good. Foul on Noah Almenhauser.
Ready
Down low to
6.
push off.
Take 6.
Early on, though, you're seeing that height play a factor.
31.
He's hustling to get those defensive rebounds.
He only had 9 points, only 4 rebounds. Bramenhauser in his last time out against Marshall. With his size, you know Coach Gray wants to see him get a little bit more involved. Tyson Brown inside, looks out for Braylon Thomas. Thomas gets into the paint, goes up against the 7-footer. Can't get it. Foul on the Eagles.
4. Take 4. Stick with them.
Ready on blue?
Ready 2. Take 2. Ready blue. Effect blue.
He
Roll.
scored yet.
But
Ready
the
1.
Eagles are not afraid to go inside and challenge Bramenhauser right there.
Ready 2. 2.
Bramenhauser
Go
is
back
the
to
best
21.
of them.
Ready 1. Wipe out the 1.
Great defense right there from Coastal Carolina. Braylon Thomas trying to get in the paint right there. He's making his 3rd straight and 3rd career start for the Eagles. Averages just about 11 minutes a game. Inside, Denzel Hines tries to back down. Nate Bradford can't get it done.
Ready 6.
Bradford showing some hustle.
6. 2.
And Hines picking up
23.
the foul.
Home. Yeah, ready 2.
Ready on red?
Ready 1. Take 1.
Plenty of energy on both sides early in this one. Banks tries to get inside. Finds Holloman in the corner.
You can tilt up a little bit 1.
Efficient shooter when he gets those opportunities. So is Bradford in the corner, but he can't make it count. Chanticleers flip the court. Naz Brown being guarded by Braylon Thomas. They try to feed the big fella. Armenhauser O's up with one hand, can't get it to fall.
I'm dashing Rowe.
Is the first break local?
Still scoreless, just over 2:20
First
in
break
this
local
one.
or network?
Holloman gets tripped up.
Ready 6.
Foul
Take
against
6.
the Chanticleers.
Ready 4.
When we knew going into this game, these are two teams.
Two, I need number one home, one
They don't
home,
score a lot
one
of
home.
points,
Ready,
but they're
two.
also very
Take
good defensively. And for the Eagles, they can score in bunches, but it's got to be when that shot is falling.
Ready, one.
And so we're 3 minutes in, almost 3 minutes in this game.
Reset, two.
No one has yet to make a bucket.
McCavian White and Bradley Douglas check into the game for Georgia Southern. White travels.
Ready 2. 2. Ready
McCavian
6.
White and Bradley
Take
Douglas,
6.
watch out for that dude. They can come off the bench, but they can score in a hurry.
And the KP
Two, I need number
was one of
two.
those players
Two home,
that
two home,
stepped
two home,
up
two
when
home.
you saw a
Two wide,
Duncan
right,
Holloman
two.
have his absence
Take
in the
two.
month of December. So
Ready,
KP White becoming a playmaker, a scorer, really doing it all for the Eagles.
Take
White
one.
has 14 starts throughout the season, as many as 25 points earlier in the season against William and Mary. He's a huge JUCO addition to this Georgia Southern team. Coastal Carolina tries to get it to Jordan Battle. They average just about 11 points a game, Battle. He's getting called up with Banks. They're going to call
Ready 6.
backcourt violation. And
Take 6.
Coach
2. Away
Justin
catch. 2 away
Gray
catch. 2 away catch.
for Coastal Carolina is
Ready 2.
livid.
Take 2. Ready 6. Take 6.
He's arguing that
Ready,
there was
one.
a tip there, and that should have been
Ready 2. Go back catch.
not counted as a
Ready,
backcourt.
Take 2. Ready 1.
Regardless of the outcome,
Take one.
you can't undersell
Reset, 2 and 6,
how
thank
tough and intense this defense the Eagles have been playing that even forced Jordan Battle in that tough position.
Still scoreless 3 minutes into this game. McCavian White tries to challenge the big fella, and he is blocked.
Ready 4. Take 4.
And we knew he was
Ready
going to
2.
be a very big presence inside.
six.
The Eagles so
Take
far not
6.
afraid to challenge him.
Ready,
But
1.
right there, just sending that
Ready
shot
on
back.
red?
The sophomore Noah Armenhauser, 7'2", did not play a lot last year at his previous destination at Grand
Yeah,
Canyon,
you can hold it.
but really becoming one of the focal points of this Coastal Carolina team in his second season. White pulls up for 3, hits in front of the rim.
And one thing you can't teach is size. So when you have the opportunity to coach and have a 7'2" player on your roster, you're going to take it all day.
Battle trying to back down Holloman, getting a little chippy down there already. Now it's going to be Joshua Mio.
This network you said, right?
Yeah, network.
Both teams still looking for their first basket.
Yeah, just put those.
Cutting
Battle finds
faces.
Hines.
Under
Hines
16
pushes
cameras.
inside.
Cutting faces. Ready
Foul
3.
call.
Take 3. Stick with 22.
Mine's really just overpowering the Dante Holloman.
Ready
This
2.
size.
Take 2.
Just
Stick
a
with 5.
physically
Push to
bigger
5. 2.
offensive player
Slow
against
push
a
to
smaller
5.
defender.
Ready
Dante
6.
Holloman's not a huge guy on defense. He's going to check out
Stick
of
with
this one.
5.
He's 6 foot
Stick with
175, and we've seen him, Joshua.
Ready,
I
one.
think that 6 foot might be a little bit generous.
But his hallmark, again, is that scoring. He is a pure scorer when you look at the guards on this team, and he
Take one.
puts up points in bunches.
20 seconds left on the shot clock.
2.
Joshua Mio gets it.
3, scoot up a little
Dante Parker
bit.
now guarding the big fella. He gets physical early. Knocks it out, recovered by Eugene Brown III.
Well, and you're coming just a little too wide at half court. You don't have to go that wide.
on the
Took down a little
defensive
bit
and
now.
offensive end. You
Say
see right there,
nothing.
pounding.
Ready 2, take 2.
First basket of the
Ready 1.
game finally. Aaron Banks comes almost 4 minutes into this game. Georgia Southern plays
Next
themselves
head balls and
easy.
media cameras, cutting faces,
If
going
you're Coastal
out.
Carolina, this is the type of game you'd rather have, though. You know you're a team that doesn't score a lot of points, so this is a low-scoring affair. You're giving yourself a chance.
Absolutely. Georgia Southern played a really physical team defensively earlier in the season. South Alabama held to 46 points in a 30-point loss against the Jaguars. White tries to get inside.
Well, here we go. Cutting faces, cameras, cutting faces. Ready 2,
Brown
take
too
2.
high.
Ready 6.
Georgia Southern only
Take
leads
6. Ready
3-0.
4. Ready 3.
15-26 left here in the first half. We'll take a break.
Stay on. Ready 2, take 2. Clear for 90 cameras.
Clear for 90. Clear for 90.
3, can you iris down for me?
You have that ready? Huh? You have that ready? Just making sure that.
Clear for. What we need coming back?
We're gonna do this packet on the snow.
Straight in from it?
Yeah, just straight in.
Okay.
So we're gonna come back with a packet.
Handhelds.
Snow shots.
3, can you come wide for me?
Just talk about yellow experience.
Can you iris down just a little bit? 3. 4, you.
Range we're showing to it. So.
Copy.
No.
Yeah, camera 3 is good. Thank you. 4, I like the shot.
Okay, that's fine.
Won't use it coming back here. We're coming on with the package.
This,
30 back. Cameras, we're talking snow package here. I don't think there's anything.
15 seconds.
Is it gonna be ready?
No.
2, just give me fans. Take
Sorry,
2.
yeah, 30 back. 5, 4, 3,
2 live. 2,
1.
1.
You got it.
Let me know when it's ready.
Welcome back to Statesboro. Georgia Southern leads 2-0 with 15:26 left on the clock. Coastal Carolina still 0 for 4 from the field, 3 turnovers, but there's been some interesting. We talked about it in the open. It snowed in Statesboro over the break.
One, you ready for
Beautiful
game?
images from a part of the country that doesn't see a lot
Ready
of
2?
snow.
I like it.
And I'm going to ask the sideline reporter, Shell, come on. You get to build a snowman?
I didn't know to use snow,
2.
but my
Wiping out the 2.
TikTok.
Ready 1, get ready for game.
Hot tub, I guess. Why not?
Joshua, what did you get to do in the snow?
I like snow angels. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was
6,
very
you wanna give me a
cold
away player?
when I
Trey
got on the
6.
ground, but it was worth it.
Personally, I got to build a couple
31.
snowmen. No, there's not really hills in Statesboro, so we didn't get to do a lot of sledding. Had your buddies pull
Take
you
one.
around, but
Animate
just
it.
a little bit of fun in the snow. And again, first time since 2018
Good job,
this
cameras.
part of the country has gotten snow. I know the Conway area got snow as well, all throughout the Sun Belt. Mobile, Alabama, where South Alabama is. Louisiana, Lafayette, where they are, Lafayette, Louisiana. They got nearly 10 inches of snow in that one, and
Grade
Coastal
3.
Carolina adds
Grade
another
4.
turnover. They're 4th
Take 4.
already of this matchup.
Ready
Still
6.
scoreless.
Take 6.
You talk about Coastal
Ready,
Carolina being a first half team. You also look at it, Georgia Southern taking a while to get started. So these teams, their identities, how they played, really contrasting right now. As you see, you have a 2-0 game.
Yeah.
Vontae Parker tries to move inside.
That works.
Bradley Douglas. He hasn't taken a shot yet. He goes inside, bounces off the back of the rim. Parker can't get the putback.
I just switched the 3 to the
Henry Abraham now into the game for Coastal Carolina. He could be a spark plug. Inside. Mio. Can't penetrate. Shot clears reset. 10 on the shot clock.
Ready 3.
Tough layup.
Take
Can't
3.
get the finish, but gets the foul.
Ready
We've
2.
just seen a really
Take 2.
physical game played so far. As you see Jones taking it straight to the cup.
Ready 6.
Where
Take
he met
6.
Parker.
Ready
Parker
blue.
able to
Take
prevent
blue.
the shot,
Roll.
but drawing the foul. As you look
Ready
Parker
2.
straight up at Jones, just tough.
Wipe out the 2.
Really, you see that
Ready,
physicality
6.
from
Take
both
6.
these
Give me a.
teams. When you play an opponent that you're familiar with, just so close, only a week ago
Ready,
these
2.
two teams played,
Take 2.
you're able to kind of rely on that
Ready, 3.
recent
3. Give me a
memory
push. Ready,
to
3. Take
affect
3.
your opponent.
Especially
Slow,
when
slow,
it was
ready, 1.
88, 87
Take 1.
overtime game. The emotions run high.
3. Give me a tight shot. 3. Can you earn yourself for me real quick?
For the Chanticleers,
There you go.
from Rasheed
Ready, 2.
Jones,
Take 2.
a sophomore transfer. He was at Western Carolina
31.
with Coach Gray before
1.
this in 2023. Went to Northwest Florida State College, where he averaged
subs,
almost
2
12
subs,
points a game as
2
he makes
subs.
the second. Now
Ready, 2.
13.3
Take 2.
points
4
per game
people
this
coming out.
season
4 subs
for
to
the
your right.
Chanticleers, and he
Ready,
leads
4.
the team in scoring.
Last time
Ready,
out
1.
against
Take
Georgia
1.
Southern,
So
he had
just remember
15
that.
points in
On subs, 2. Get the sub coming in.
Dante Horn checks into the game.
3 and 4. If there's any subs coming to your bench, watch out for that.
Bradley Douglas still trying to get inside. Tough defense from the Chanticleers. Vontae Parker saves it.
Good job, 4. Going with the person on the ground.
Parker spins off the glass. What a move of
Take
Vontae
6.
Parker.
Ready, 1.
That was just nasty. So much finesse
Take
on
one.
him. He's a power dunker. You know, you see Devontae Parker, you get excited when he's in transition, but right there, able to spin off the big man and lay that up.
Parker had a season high 13 points on the road last Thursday against Coastal Carolina, and he had some three-point shooting as a part of that.
Ready, 6.
Another
Take
Coastal
6.
Carolina turnover, and Vontae Parker is everywhere right now.
Ready, 4.
Getting physical with the big man down low
Second
and able to
25.
cause that
Ready,
turnover.
1.
Your Coastal Carolina right now 0 for 4 on
Take
the
one.
field, 5 turnovers. What needs to change?
Right now, you're not taking good care of the ball. One of the keys for Coach Gray was ball security, and right now they haven't done a good job of that.
Georgia Southern, only 2 turnovers. That one's blocked and taken away by the Chanticleers. Mio doesn't have the numbers, but he passes it right to Dante Horn. Another Coastal Carolina turnover. Bradley Douglas, no good. Only 4-2 here. Almost 7 minutes in. No field goals made yet for the Chanticleers. We're going to have a timeout.
Take 2. 6 away,
Everything
coach.
okay so
Coach Gray, Coastal Carolina to regroup.
Ready,
I'm
6.
stressed.
And then in each of
Take
these,
6.
especially in this 2 or 4,
Ready, 3.
there's
This is
so
a
many
meteor or
things
no?
of this game.
Okay.
Coastal Carolina 0 for 4
Oh my
from the
God.
field.
Is this a meteor or
6
no?
turnovers. Georgia Southern 2 from 11 from the field.
Yes.
They've got a pair of turnovers themselves. It's really just kind of a
Ready,
sloppy
2.
game, shooting wide
Take
and
2.
when you look at the ball security.
For Coastal Carolina, we talked about the turnovers, but shot-wise, what do they need to look for to finally get on the board?
I mean, they just haven't taken a lot of shots. Only 4 shots. We're 7 minutes into this game. You're going to need to take care of that ball. You have to start with defense. Coach Gray even talked about it. They want to look at the game from a defensive
Ready,
to
6.
offensive
Take
perspective. If you
6.
don't defend well, you can't
Stick
even
with the coach,
begin to
Al.
build an offensive attack. So right now, you're going to have to start defending better.
Coastal Carolina, a team right in the middle of the Sun Belt when it comes to turnovers, just over 12 per game, and 9th in the Sun Belt. It's already 6 here in the first 7 minutes of this game. Your Coach Henry, you have to be excited with how well your team is playing defensively when they haven't always shown that at points this season. Jones, inside, pulls up, gets the basket. That's the first field goal of the afternoon for the Chanticleers. Tied up at 4. Acadian White thinks about it.
Thank you.
Doesn't pull up. Parker back inside. Trying to bruise up the big fella. Ball stays alive. Parker gets the rebound. Can't get the putback. Gets another rebound.
Ready, 4.
Parker
4. Stick with
shows some
25
grit.
here.
Just
Ready,
can't
2.
get it to fall against the 7-1
Take
before
2.
was up.
And that's the
Stick with
energy
50
that
here.
Devontae Parker brings. You see right there getting 2 offensive rebounds, strong on it.
4, I need
But he plays
25.
with so much emotion.
4.
It's about getting that emotion and being able to make sure that leads to fouls. Because
Take
he
4.
often gets in foul trouble.
Ready,
as well.
6. Take
Parker
6.
only started in 2 games
Ready,
this season.
4.
Did not
Take
get the
4.
start.
Ready,
Averages
1.
about 13 minutes a
Take
game.
1.
60%
Because those are super.
foul shooting. Gets the first.
2 subs. Ready, 2. Take 2.
And this is a Georgia
3 or
Southern
4.
team
Watch your benches.
that has played
Ready,
better
3.
when Devontae Parker plays better.
I mean, he is
Take
just
3, ready,
high
4.
energy,
Come on, give me a push in. Come on, give me a push into his face. Ready, 4, take 4. Ready, 1.
And right now, he's playing with a lot of emotion, a lot of energy,
Ready,
and
6.
going out there and
Take
doing
6.
the grit and
Take
grind.
down a little bit,
play.
6. There you go.
Parker gets both.
Ready, 2.
Had
Take
some
2.
consistency
Take 2.
issues
Ready, 1.
throughout the season.
Take one.
But Coach Henry said if he can get consistent Avante Parker going
fine,
forward,
too. Good
this
job,
team
Cameron. Y'all
can
killing
make
it.
that next step.
Consistent Avante Parker might be one of the best players on that team. When you get
Little
that
tight there,
consistency.
one cutting off feet.
Big
Ready,
shot
two.
right there
Take two.
from Rasheed
Ready, one.
Jones. Give Coastal
Take
Carolina the lead.
Next dead ball's immediate cameras, 3 and 4.
Touch.
See if you can get up and get that shot I was talking
In your
about.
plate. Really tough defensive.
Next dead
Eugene
ball.
Brown in the corner. He
Ready,
answers
two. You
back.
take 2.
9-7 now, Georgia Southern.
1.
Now shots starting to fall for both teams.
Eugene Brown's been banged up the last couple of weeks with an ankle injury.
Next dead ball.
He's back.
Cameras, no immediate.
Solid contribution
This a local?
for this Georgia Southern team.
Question mark?
Local, yes. Local.
Here we go, cameras. Here we go. Ready,
Dante
2.
Holloman
Take 2.
inside. That'll take us to the
Ready,
media
4.
timeout.
And a break in 5.
Georgia
four.
Southern leads 9-7 here on
Ready, 2.
ESPN
Take
Plus.
2. Ready,
1, go.
3, 2, 1. Go on local roll. We'll come back with.
They were talking about the Raiders. And when it ended, we went to push out even backwards and put it on Monday. Can you turn blue down and directors?
Brian, you got in-game stats for Parker or something? Yeah, while they're talking about him or something.
Adante.
As a musician, I performed
Oh,
in many rooms and restaurants.
They were,
I got you.
Even before I started
They were,
working
yeah.
about music on patio night, I was a regular.
yeah,
Friendly staff, family atmosphere.
Michelle, do you want to do it on Adante?
makes
I don't
life
think
not
she
just
can. I don't think her mic's
but
on.
at home. If you're looking for a taste
45.
of genuine Southern hospitality,
Okay.
this is the
2, I
place.
need number 5. 5 home.
Then,
Yeah, just stick with her 2. 30 back. We'll come back on you 2. Talking 5 home. 5 home.
If you were surrounded by innovative
Adante, his last name.
mentors, how much would you
To show.
At Georgia Southern University, you'll spread your wings, set a course for places
15.
you only dreamed of. Take flight and climb beyond expectations, beyond
9,
limitations.
8. Ready, rejoin 2. 2 is going to be left slack framing.
Soar further.
3,
Soar
2,
beyond.
1. Rejoin. 2, you're working.
Welcome back to the
Insert
hill.
follow
11:42 left. Georgia Southern leads
Anime.
9-7 here in the first half, and all 7
Got a
points
left
for
slab,
Coastal
too.
Carolina have come from Rasheed Jones. Georgia Southern has a big player back from injury here in Sun Belt Conference play, and Dante Holloman, our very own Trishelle Kamani, has more.
Junior guard Johnson Holman is a big scout for the Eagles. He just accumulated
Ready,
a
one.
new career high of 28 points last Saturday against ODU. Head coach Charlie Henning mentioned that Holman is a
6 home coach.
factor to the
Again.
team and is happy to have him back, guys.
Thanks, Trishelle. And it really was a lot of other players stepping
Take
up
6.
in the absence of
Ready, one.
Dante Holloman that allowed them to get better in that early part of the season, specifically
Anime.
December for Georgia Southern. When you get a Dante Holloman back and all those players really finding themselves, it makes you a very scary team.
Absolutely.
3, come
And
wide,
then he's back.
and
He's
give me a
averaging
push
almost
into his
17
space.
and
Slow
1.5
push.
steals.
You don't have to go all the way to his
This is
space,
third
but
20-point
rate
game
3.
of the season. So with Dante
Reset,
Holloman
reset
getting
3,
in
rate 3.
good form
Push,
for
push,
this
rate 3, take
tough,
3, ready,
tough
1.
Sun Belt Conference schedule.
Jones
Take 1. Little slower 3, and you can lose the headroom.
can't make the second one.
But
He
good
has
job,
all 8 points still for the
Y'all are killing
Chanticleers.
us, cameras. Doing a great job.
Holloman takes it down the court, tries to go right inside. He's stopped by Colin
Rate
Granger.
6. Take 6. Rate 2.
Chanticleers have
Take
size
2.
down low, and Georgia
Talking
Southern
32
not
here,
shying
too.
away from attacking them. But time and time again,
Rate
it's been
6.
tough to
Take
get
6.
a bucket when within 8
Ready,
feet from
4.
the basket.
And that's one of those things you can't teach the kind of size
Take 4.
that
Ready,
Coastal
1.
Carolina has. Colin Granger 6'9", Mavor Majot
Take 1.
6'7", excuse me.
6, I need number 32 away
Very
after
big
this.
fella, Noah Amenhauser
Rate 6.
at 7'2". It's
32,
Tyson
rate
Brown.
6. Take 6.
The first.
Rate
Brown,
4.
only 6'9". That's really kind of where the Eagles
Take
stall
4,
out there
rate
with
1.
their height.
Take 1. Good job, cameras.
Brown able to get the second.
Height aside, Coach Gray talked about this team, and he said the 3 things you're going to look at when you see this team play is a team that's together, a team that's always going to
Talking
compete,
way
and they're always going to
faster
play
than
hard.
that.
And he talked about energy givers and not energy vampires, and so far, this team is playing for each other and with a lot of energy.
Eugene Brown for Georgia Southern can't get it to fall.
Ready 4.
Fight
Take
inside
4.
for the ball.
Stay kind of wide here.
Foul
4.
on Georgia.
3-6.
Excuse me, foul on
Three,
Coastal
two.
Carolina on Rasheed Jones.
Take 2.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely,
3-6.
Josh. You've seen that from Coastal Carolina. You
Take
saw that
6.
fight. You could even see it in the warm-ups. But the team communicating, yelling,
280 number
everybody
2.
full of
Ready 2.
energy.
Take
And Coach
2.
Gray talked about it.
31.
The most important thing
Take
is the
1.
thing you're doing right now. Even when we talked
job,
about
Cameras.
it, we talked to him Tuesday night during the shoot-around. The most important thing at that time for his team was that shoot-around.
And even during that shoot-around, you saw a lot of
Nope.
energy. They were playing with a lot of emotion, and that was a team that looked like they were having fun.
Dante Holloman pulls up, can't get it to fall. Just lit on the basket right now in Statesboro for both teams. Georgia
Take
Southern
6.
shooting 3
Take
of 18.
Take 2.
Coastal Carolina
6
2 of
away.
7.
6 home coach. 6 home coach.
The amount of
Ready,
shots that
6.
Georgia Southern has taken, that's absolutely
Take 6.
insane, though.
Ready, 1.
They're not shooting that far, much
Take 1.
different percentage-wise, but Georgia Southern taking 18 of them and only hit 3.
And the big part of that, Georgia Southern 6 offensive boards already in this one. That's a big
Ready,
shot
2.
right there
Take 2.
from Jordan Battle.
1. Take 1.
Gives Coastal Carolina the lead.
Took down a little bit 1.
He was
There
a
you go.
big presence against GSU at the Chanticleers Arena. He had 16 points and 8 rebounds.
With the team high in that matchup for Coastal Carolina is Holloman blocked by Amenhausen.
Replay, maybe.
Jones
Block. You got
pulls
good
up in
ball.
transition.
Ready and red.
Worky move. Didn't get it to fall.
Just hold it for a dead ball.
He wasn't ready for the pressure there from Georgia Southern. Inside Aaron Banks.
Oh, red, you said?
Foul.
Ready, red? Effect red. Roll.
Holloman
2,
driving.
I need number 21 Coastal. 21 Coastal. 21 Coastal. Ready, 2.
Really been a presence so
Out the
far in
2.
this game down low.
There's at least a 14-inch height differential right there down low.
3-6.
When Adante Holloman tries to go in on Amenhauser's.
Ready,
Holloman and Eugene Brown will
Take
check
1.
out. Bradley Douglas.
Ready,
Braylon
4.
Thomas check in for the Eagles.
Take 4.
Georgia Southern
Ready,
has
1.
been an interesting first half. 3 of 19 from the field. Aaron Banks, a player that doesn't get to the line very often, able to get some free throws. As he makes the first of a 1-and-1.
We're also
We're gonna come wide, give me a push in.
Right now.
You start all the way
I said it earlier,
wide. Slow
they
push
on the
in.
basket.
Tilt down 4.
Eagles
Ready, 4.
shoot
Take 4. Slow push,
32% from beyond
ready,
the
1.
middle of the range in the Sun Belt.
Take 1. Good
They're
stuff.
fourth in three-point made
Good job, cameras.
per game. Like Jordan Battle grimacing as he comes up the court.
Next to the ball, can we go catch a shelf with what Coach Gray said about last game?
6. Next dead ball. I need away coach.
Scuffle under the basket. Aaron Banks comes up
As
with
long
it.
as it's not under 80.
Yeah.
Bradley Douglas in the corner.
Get ready to open Trish's mic.
Uses the screen from Tyson Brown.
Kyle.
Brown gets it on the roll. Foul on the
6.
floor.
Take 6.
Amenhausen
Ready, 2.
Did you get your shot?
Take 2.
with
6,
more
away coach.
on Coastal Carolina in the last game. Our very own Jeff Lyons.
Ready, 6.
After the
Take
last
6.
game of last week, guys,
Ready, 1.
Coach Gray stated that the team played relentlessly, they will compete, and they will always be together. They stick by those 3 things this whole entire
Ready,
season.
1.
That is something that they will always go by.
Take 1.
And last thing that he said
Stay there,
was
6.
chin up, chest out, to turn that page. So they're here turning
Ready,
that page,
6.
guys.
Thanks for Shell.
Take
And that could be
6.
so important as there looks to be a scuffle.
Ready,
Trying to
1.
break out on
Ready,
the
3.
floor. A couple of
Ready, 1. Take 1.
Coastal Carolina players getting tied up with Nate Bradford.
Talked about it earlier, the recency in which these teams have last
Take
played,
6.
and then what happened in that game. An 88
Ready, 2. 2:23, ready, 2.
win away
Take
for
2.
Georgia Southern. So right now, you're looking at these 2 teams who played with a lot of energy, a lot of effort. They're getting emotional.
Ready,
Officials
6.
Patrick Evans, Chuck McCoy, and
Take 6.
Jason Deering doing a good
Ready,
job of
1.
getting in there
Ready,
and
4.
breaking that up for anything
Take 4.
come up.
Ready, 1.
That's just Rasheed Jones is
Take
still
one.
To me network.
pretty mad about what happened right there.
I got a replay of it.
Brown
Nope.
can't get that one.
But he didn't make it.
Georgia Southern leads 12 to 11,
Not
just under
If
9:30
he would have
left
made it, yeah, but he
in
missed
the
it.
first half. Jones now with the ball. Coastal Carolina struggled to get inside early. Another mix-up, turned over. Bradley Douglas recovers. Eagles have numbers. And Braylon Thomas finishes on the big fella.
That's so much strength to be able to stand in the air and have that good body control to be able to still hang in there and get that shot up the go without getting blocked.
Georgia Southern continuing to take advantage of Coastal Carolina turnovers. 7 already for the Chanticleers.
Ray 2.
That went off the foot
Take 2.
of Aaron Banks.
6 subs. Ray 6. Take 6. 4 subs coming out. 4 subs coming out.
Joshua Mio will check back in.
Take 4.
The coach for the Chanticleers. Nance
Ray
Brown
2.
check
Take
out.
2. Ready 1. Take 1.
Mio, 7-point game score, and he's usually going to be the guy that's defensively the anchor for this Coastal Carolina team. He drives on Thomas. 10 left on the shot clock. Jones tries to look inside, pulls up, can't get it to fall, and a mix-up between Armenhauser and Bradford.
6.
They're both on the
6.
ground. Things really getting chippy now.
Ray 2.
Bradford again.
Take 2.
Up with,
Got a replay of that.
I mean, again, you knew emotions would be high. You knew the energy would be there. It was such a close
Ready
game.
1. Take 1.
At the Chanticleers Arena, so this is the
Ray
game we've been
6.
looking
Take
at.
6.
Coach Gray pleading his case.
2 away coach. 2 away
There
coach.
is players coming almost all the
Ray
way out
2.
of half court
That's not away coach.
to argue that he wants to see Nate Bradford
Where's it at? Blue, you ready?
get a
Ready,
foul
blue?
after that one.
Effect blue, roll.
Take a look at this replay. You see Armenhauser down low. Bradford really just trying to box out. It
6, I
looked
need number
like
23 home.
Armenhauser
23 home.
might
23
have
white.
been
23
positioned
white.
on the-
2, 23 white.
box
Ray
check into the
6.
side.
Effect out of 6. Good find 6.
Nevertheless, high energy, high emotions.
Give
me some music on the break.
right there. You really can be tough.
5, 4, 3,
Give me some music, Kyle.
2, 1. Going to break.
6 years still live. Still live. 6. Still live. Still live.
Clear for 2. Clear for 2.
Clear for 2 cameras.
Pretty positive that
They
wasn't
they
me.
take the
Steve
time.
says
out.
media.
When it is a review this close, they count it.
It's just a review.
No,
Yeah, Steve said media.
they
Okay.
take it.
They're reviewing a flagrant foul.
So
That's
we'll need a
fine.
replay of that.
Can't win it. They can come over.
Show it first and then do it, maybe. Yeah, we can show it first and then do the graphic. Or
2, I need the rest at the table, please. Oh, they just walked away, so. 2, the rest. There you go. 2.
1 minute back.
Do you want to come back with it?
Yeah, I have it on red and. Yeah, we'll do the graphic first and then do the
Okay.
replay.
2, stick with the rest. We just want to come back with it straight, and then we'll go into it. 2, you got left slab up. We'll see, we got 30 back. We'll see what happens.
45 Steve. 30.
Was the foul on 21?
You know, 21.
21
Okay.
Coastal. Yes, 6. See if you can stick with
They're
21
still looking at it, so.
out of Coastal out up. Back in 10, 9, come back to 2,
7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, live. 1, and you
And welcome back to Statesboro.
Two stay
Georgia
with
Southern
them.
leads 14-11.
We'll go.
Despite
Which
a
one you wanna go
2-minute
first,
20
red or blue?
scoring drought for the Chanticleers. Right now, officials
We'll
are
go
reviewing
blue
a
first.
possible flagrant
Ready,
foul
blue?
on that last play between
Ready,
Nate
blue?
Bradford and Noah
White, blue?
Armenhauser.
Roll.
If you look
Take
at the
another look.
replay, it's a review for a hook and hold. And I mean, from that
Ready.
angle, it looked like Armenhauser might have
Ready, red,
got
and
hooked
it's
up
all
with
red, roll.
Bradford to get a better
Keep it.
review. And
Ready, 2.
honestly, I mean, that just looked like both players. Bradford trying to box out, getting physical
Ready,
with
2.
it. Armenhauser,
And
they're just running
out the
into each
2.
other. I think there should be a flagrant
Ready,
flag.
6.
Play. Foul call, excuse me.
Take 6. Ready 3. 3 stick with 23 right there. 23. Ready 3.
Just got the ruling.
Take 3.
It is no longer a foul on Noah Armenhauser. It is a foul on Nate Bradford.
Stick with 23. 3 you're live.
Foul was on the baseline.
Ready 4.
And
Take
one
4.
of the assistant coaches for Georgia Southern is not happy about that one, but you're Coastal Carolina catching a little bit of a break right there.
The biggest thing, though, it wasn't a flagrant. It was just a
Ready
regular
2.
common foul. So no free throws for
Red.
Deshaun
Ready
Cruz,
red.
especially
Effect
in a team
red.
where buckets
Roll.
are hard to come by. As you just look, it's just a common foul.
Ready 1.
They're just getting physical.
It looks like from that angle right there,
Ready
Bradford
6.
kind of takes him with him when he starts to go
Ready
down.
6,
You
if
can
I got
argue
the
the hook
6.
and hold as well, but it looks like the
2.
officials
Give me players tight.
pull down
Players
as
tight.
well
Coastal. Ready 2. Take 2.
for Bradford.
Ready 1.
That'll give Deshaun
Ready
the first
6.
shot
Take
clock.
6. Ready 1. Take 1.
30 seconds, 8:19 remaining. We're in the first half. Abraham catches it in the corner. He's guarded by Bradford.
Ready 2. 2
Great
refs.
stop.
Maybe it was. I don't know. Ready 2. Take 2. Ready 1.
Shot clock was supposed to be reset to 20
Take one.
seconds. It started at 30, so I had to fix that. Now it's 17 seconds. Joshua Mio now. Get it to Abraham. Abraham has it taken away. Georgia Southern tries to move quick. Banks with the lay off the glass.
2.
And that play started with
Stay on
Aaron
one,
Banks
stay on.
having active hands. You saw they had Tyson Brown come out to try and trap Abraham, and Aaron Banks able to get his hand on that ball, and Tyson Brown get it back to Aaron Banks, and Aaron Banks with a tough layup.
Banks his first field goal of the afternoon. In the corner, Mio. He breaks the nearly 3-minute
Six,
scoring
six,
drought for
six.
Coastal Carolina and brings it within 2.
Take
For
1.
Georgia Southern, you got to rotate out to Mio. I don't care if you don't necessarily think he's a good three-point shooter. That's a wide open guy in the corner, and Mio making him pay.
Mio only a 28% three-point shooter on the season, as Douglas comes up short on that one. And the Eagles reset. Banks with the floater short, gets his on rebound,
Ready
puts
2.
it
Take
back.
2. Ready 1.
And that's why you stay with your shot. Banks coming down the
Take
lane, puts up the initial floater a little bit short, but right there to get it back and puts it back in the cup.
Eagles starting to finally make some baskets. They're 6 of 24 now from the field, still only shooting 25%. Armenhauser backs down Brown,
Travel.
and they're going to call a travel
Ready 2. Take 2. Stick with 21.
on Armenhauser.
Starting on blue.
Ready blue.
Armenhauser for a second looked like
Fat
he was
blue,
just
roll.
gonna back Tyson Brown into
4
the
stick
rim,
with
but
them.
yeah,
2
right
stick with
there,
them.
just
Ready
can't
4.
taking way too many
Ready 2.
steps, and Brown
Wipe
did a
out
good
the
job
2.
holding his own.
Ready 1.
7-2, 255 for Armenhauser, trying to back down
Take one.
6'9", 225, and Tyson Brown. Douglas with the floater
Ready
over
2. Ready
Armenhauser.
6. Take
Eagles
6.
now lead by
Ready
6.
1.
Going right at Armenhauser
Take
and
one.
able to put up the floater and
Good
catch the
job,
big man
Kim.
off
You're doing
guard.
great.
Douglas had 20 points in the first matchup between these two teams. 8 of 8 from the line, a couple of clutch shots late. They helped Georgia Southern win in Conway. Great pass right there out of the trap by Hines. Abraham falling away from it. Armenhauser still up in the air. Tyson Brown comes down with it,
Ready 4.
but a collision away from the
Take
action.
4.
Aaron
Ready
Banks
6.
for Georgia Southern is down.
Take 6. You might know it. Replay. It's the ready red. Take red. Roll.
Ankle, as you look behind, it looked like Aaron Banks might look like someone might have stepped on his foot. when
Ready
he came
6.
down there.
Out to 6.
Hard to tell what happened. It was a
Ready,
little
one.
bit away from the action. Everybody's eyes were drawn to Armenhauser and Brown
Ready 1. Take 1.
fighting for the ball.
Yeah, he was off the ball. It was like half court. Yeah.
Douglas inside gets the layup. Back-to-back basket for Bradley Douglas.
Timeout. Ready
Timeout, Coastal
6.
Carolina.
6 away, coach.
That was just a grown man move
Ready
to go
6.
up and through
Take 6.
Nas Brown right there to get the bucket.
H. Gray calling timeout. Georgia Southern now on a 6-0 run over the last minute and a half. Made their last 3 baskets.
Ready, red.
Again, this is
Effect
Georgia Southern
red.
team. It
Roll.
takes them a while to get ready. As you look at another angle, Aaron Banks.
Stop hard.
Oh, that's non-contact.
6, you got Banks in the table
Stepped
anywhere?
wrong.
Out there?
And
Ready, 6.
might have buckled under him.
He might have done his Achilles or something.
Effect out of 6.
How he stopped the line.
You look at him getting treated on the bed.
Ready, 2.
Something in his foot or his Achilles.
With Banks out. He already has
Take
7
2.
points, 5 rebounds in this contest.
Ready, 4.
What does Georgia Southern have to look for
Give
or
me
attack
one.
with him not available currently?
Ready,
We
3.
know Georgia Southern is not afraid to go
2.
inside and
Ready,
shoot Bradley
6.
Douglas and even Aaron
Take
Banks in
6.
transition going inside attacking Amenhauser. But now you see Adante Holloman come back in and
20,
he is
number 5
normally a
home,
bucket
5 home,
getter
5 wide.
for Georgia
Ready,
Southern.
2.
But I guess you see against the
Take 2.
taller Chanticleer
Ready, 1.
teams, Holloman taking the bench to the taller Aaron Banks and Bradley Douglas. But now with Banks
Take 1.
out for
Good job,
however
Cameras.
long, you see Holloman coming in and hopefully he'll be able to start affecting change on the offensive end.
And Banks has a very good history against Coastal Carolina in 3 previous matchups. Averages 19.7 points per game against the Chanticleers this season, only 8.5. So he plays better when he plays against the Chanticleers as that one goes out of bounds off of the Georgia Southern
Take
defender.
2.
Look at Hines immediately recognizing the
6.
mismatch. He's 6 foot.
Take 6.
6'1". Holloman. He took Holloman inside, unable to hold on to the ball.
Ready, 2. Take 2.
Left
Ready,
on the
1.
shot clock here
Take 1.
for the Chanticleers. Contact, but that leaves Mia wide open under the basket. He takes
Ready,
advantage.
2.
A very
Take
physical
2.
game. You see
Ready,
two
1.
bodies on the ground
Take 1.
in that last possession.
Breaks the scoring drought for Coastal Carolina of upwards of 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Douglas tries to find a cutting
Ready,
Avante
4.
Parker.
Take 4.
Ball rolls out of bounds. Possession remains with Georgia Southern.
2 subs, 2 subs, 2 subs.
On that
Ready, 2.
ball, not letting Parker get the easy up and over.
Ready, 6. Take 6.
14 left in the
Ready,
shot
2.
clock here for Georgia Southern.
Take 2. Ready, 1.
That's quick.
Dante Holloman
Take
Be
1.
under 4.
pass it in.
Copy.
Finds Nicavian White, who goes right back to Holloman. And he knocks down the
Ready,
3.
6. Take 6.
Second 3
Ready, 1.
of the afternoon now for Georgia Southern.
Take
You
1.
gotta love set plays like that. Holloman getting the ball out to White. Holloman coming around the screen and then able to hit that corner side.
That's 4 straight field goals now for Georgia Southern. Coastal Carolina still trying to bend this one. They answer back with a 3
Ready,
from
2.
Nas
Take
Brown.
2. Ready, 1. Take 1.
Back and forth threes here in Statesboro. Georgia Southern up by 6. Nicavian White, too strong. Ball loose on the court.
Ready, 2. Ready, 6. Take 6.
Coastal
Ready,
pointing
2.
their way, Georgia Southern pointing theirs, and it will be Coastal Carolina ball.
Ready, 2. Take
Braylon
2.
Thomas, you're going to want to have to hold on to that offensive rebound right there. Braylon Thomas, one of the better offensive rebounding guards.
Ready,
able to
6.
get down low
Take
and
6.
do what he
Ready,
has to
3.
do, but unable to
Take
hold on
3.
to that
Ready,
ball, and
1.
of course, it just
Take
more
1.
bodies touch it, and it unfortunately goes off of Georgia Southern.
And that's been one of the advantages so far.
Next
for
that ball
Georgia
under
Southern
4 is media
in this
cameras.
matchup. They're
Cutting
out
faces going out.
rebounding Coastal Carolina offensively 9-2. As
Ready,
a
3.
tough
Take
shot
3.
right there. And
Ready, 2.
Coastal
2, give me a
Carolina,
push. Ready,
Joshua Mia
Take 2.
with the and 1 opportunity.
Your Avante Parker, that has gotten him stuck. I mean,
Stick
you
with
go
25
up,
here,
it
too.
looked like
Ready,
you went
6.
straight up
Take
and
6.
Nico just able to
Ready,
hold
5.
on
Ready,
to
4.
that ball and
Take
get
4.
it up
Stick
and
with
in.
5. Ready,
Yeah,
3.
he averages about 7 points
3,
per
give me a
game.
tight shot
He's
up
already
player.
got
5.
7 in this one.
Ready, 3.
He's
3, go
really
tight. Ready,
starting
3.
to step up offensively
Take 3.
when his team needs him.
That's
Ready,
on
1.
efficient 3 of 4.
Leo, his first season in Conway. Last year at State Petersburg College, he was over 14 points per game with more on Joshua Mio, our very own Trishelle Kamani.
And go to shot.
That's right, Hunter. Junior guard Joshua Mio is being very challenged every single game. And Coach Gray mentioned that it's because of who he is. He handles it very, very well under pressure, and we can see
Ready,
that.
6. Take 6. Ready, 1.
You can see his leadership and how focused he is on defense on the court as well as he's matched up with Dante Horn right now, but coaching his teammates as well as Parker tries to spin to the basket, can't get it.
Read 2. Take 2. Go immediate here, cameras. Read 6.
Enough space that he needed to get that
Take
shot
6.
off, and he draws the foul.
This is media, Steve.
Parker. Take us to the media timeout. Georgia Southern up 25-22 with 3:58 left in the first half.
1.
Staying here on 2. Staying here on 6. Oh, sorry, 6.
It's locals.
Oh, local 3, 2, 1, go wrong. Sorry.
Let's come back in on
Fair for 90
first
cameras.
1. Come back in on first 1.
Left slap.
Yes. One minute.
60 back. You might see any color out there, anything to come back with. We got a promo.
I was a regular. Bring my staff, and the atmosphere, and not following through. It's not just one but at home.
45.
More attention, genuine Southern hospitality.
I like it too. Maybe we'll see.
Always.
Maybe if they leave. If there's nothing, I'll just kind of come back. I like it too.
45 back, Steve.
Pan to your left, a little bit too. There you go. Got a left slab.
We're doing third one here.
Ready rejoin. 15 back. 10, 9, 8. Ready rejoin to 2. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rejoining. Always in.
Welcome back to State.
Anime.
Georgia Southern up 25-22, but Coastal Carolina with a 6-0 run in the last 30 seconds. This much anticipated game was moved to tomorrow because of the weather in the deep south. Blase Johnson and number 5 LSU, one of just 2 undefeated teams left in Division 1, take on Kahina Pow and number 2 South Carolina at 5 Eastern on ESPN, ESPN Plus, and Disney Plus.
Lose it.
And it's all in one. Animated.
Avante Parker now at the line following the media timeout. Parker already with 4 points in this one, made his first 2 free throws. And he makes the third there.
We talk about Parker being a high energy player, doing the dirty work down low, getting that spin move, enough to get the shot off, and of course he's going to the line.
Take one.
Parker able to get both. He now has 6 points for the Eagles. Another turnover from Coastal Carolina. Bradley Douglas with the steal. Parker comes down the lane.
Take 6.
Parker may be a little too excited when he came down.
Ready red, fake red.
We know what Avante Parker's capable of.
Ready 1 and out to 1.
Parker, a very explosive player when he has that opportunity to jump. We've seen him on SportsCenter already with a windmill dunk earlier in the season. Couldn't quite get that momentum right there. Jones with the pump fake. Now he's locked down, double teamed by White and Horn. 8 left, the turnover.
Get ahead one there.
Tries to go coast to coast.
Oh my goodness.
Get it. Rebounded by Granger.
Despite the misses at the offensive end of the court, Georgia Southern coming out in a different set defensively in 2 turnovers off 2 straight Chanticleer possessions.
Leo has the ball. He already has 8 so far in this game. He gets it back near side. 10 left on the shot clock. He tries to get it to Hines. Another Coastal Carolina turnover. Dante Horn goes up and gets the kiss off the glass.
Take 6. Ready 1.
I said it was 2 turnovers off 2 straight possessions. Take that 3 for 3, and they finally get the bucket on the offensive end.
3 straight turnovers for Coastal Carolina. This Georgia Southern defense is suffocating currently.
It's a game of adjustments. Georgia Southern making an adjustment coming out of that timeout. It has worked to perfection.
13 first half turnovers so far for the Chanticleers. Can't get the floater to fall. Jones. Douglas gets tied up inside. They're going to call the
Three
jump
six.
ball.
Take 6. 2 subs, 2 subs, 2 subs.
Him.
3 2.
That's Brown.
Take 2. 4 subs coming out. Ready 4.
Very great
Oh,
defense,
oh.
able to get his hands around that ball
Time out,
completely. As you saw Bradley Douglas driving to the hole.
3 3. Take 3.
Talked early in this game about some of the shooting woes for Georgia Southern as they call a timeout. They're back up to 33%, 10 of 30
6.
from the field, 2 of 10 from beyond the arc. How is that? We've now 5 of the last 7 made baskets.
They finally able to take the top off that basketball early on. You saw they were 3 for 18. So right now, far more efficient in the last 6 minutes of this game. Let's say last 10
Three,
minutes
two,
of this
two,
game
two,
than they were in the
two.
first.
Can I get
And
selling?
that's only going to
Three,
go
two.
better for you. You need to
Take
build
two.
a competition. Because again, this is the
Take with
Coastal Carolina
25.
team that isn't known for their scoring ability. So if you can open up this
Three,
and
six.
extend it a little bit, you're going to make it that much harder for Chanticleer to get back.
Take
to the ball.
6.
The Eagles started this game
Three, two.
0-7 from the field, but they have bounced back.
Took down
Starting to
2,
really
just a
find
little
some
bit. 3 2.
momentum offensively
Take 2.
against a really good
Ready,
Coastal
1.
Carolina defense.
If you look at Coastal Carolina, offensively, they have
Ready 4. Take 4. Ready 1. Take 1.
But it's the 13 turnovers in this first half that has been plaguing them. You look at Parker
3
with the
6.
points.
Take 6.
Parker pouring
Ready,
in
1.
now. He has 9 in this one.
It's just crazy how many times it's happened.
3. Get ready for the interview at the end of the half.
3 really big threes in the
Sideline will
first
come to you,
matchup
3.
against Coastal Carolina last Thursday as part of his 13-point season high performance.
It's going to be to your left, towards the tunnel. 3. Towards the bench.
And the Chanticleers
Most
answer
likely.
back. Georgia Southern now up 10. Mio puts it up.
Ready
Foul.
6. Take 6.
That's a tough
Ready
one.
4. Take 4.
Your team's been playing amazing defense. You just get
2 number 5. 5 away. 5 away. 2. Ready 2.
Georgia Southern has
Three, two.
been on a 7-0 run over
Take
the
two.
last 2-14
Three,
before
six.
that foul, but now
Take 6.
with Joshua Mio at the line, an opportunity to
Three,
shoot
three.
3. Coach Henry can't be pleased with that one.
Ready 3.
game where
Take 3. Ready 1.
it's been tough for them to even get an offensive attack going. Now you're giving them 3
Take one.
shots at the line.
Mio, a 70% free throw shooter.
3 tight shot
Misses
on
the
the
first.
shooter. 3 6.
For
Take
Coastal
6.
Carolina, what has to change for them to really
Three, three.
get back in this one? They brought it
Ready,
within 3 at one point, but now the Eagles on the 7-0 run.
Take
You got to
1.
figure out how to beat this Georgia Southern defensive adjustment. Right now, you look at it, they've had 3 turnovers
Three,
and
two.
then a
Take
missed
2.
shot since coming out of that timeout.
Three,
and
three.
That's been attributed to the Georgia Southern adjustment.
3, ready,
now
1.
you have to make it an offensive adjustment, and hopefully you wonder that's what Coach Ray was talking to his team about when
Take
he was
1.
taking his first shot.
Mio now in double digits as he makes the last 2, bring the game within 8. Georgia Southern up 32-24 with just over a minute and a half left to play in the first half. McCavian White working on Hines. Continues to work. Goes up inside. Can't get it to fall. White now 0 for 5 from the field.
Credit to Hines for doing the dirty work, playing great defense against White.
Hines tried to pay it off on the other side. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebounded by Avante Parker.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
White now from 3. Finally gets his first
Take
half
two,
10
take
points
two.
of the game. McCavian
One.
White extends the
Take
lead
one.
to 11 for Georgia Southern. Largest lead of the game now for the Eagles.
Paint to your left one. You can get rid of all that dead space on that other side of the court.
Brown bumps
Oh,
into White, no foul. Armenhauser, 8 left on shot clock. He's doubled. They're
ready.
going to call the foul.
Ready 2. Take 2. Ready 4.
Physical with the big man down low.
Take
as
4.
Armenhauser clearly frustrated.
Ready
Armenhauser
1.
frustrated that the foul was called on the floor.
Ready 1. Take 1.
He wanted to go to the line. 5 left on the shot clock. Douglas
Oh, yeah.
takes it away. Douglas jams it down. Georgia Southern
Take
now
two,
up
take
13.
And that
Ready
just
one.
caps off what has been a
Ready
great
six, take
scoring run
six,
for
ready
Georgia
one.
Southern. And his shots have
Take
not
one.
made a basket in the
Good find,
last
6.
Ready on blue on
36.
Copy.
They have not made a basket since the last media timeout. The only points coming off of free throws on the foul by Nakavian White, where he fouled Joshua Mio
You got it.
after the 3-point shot.
Coach Henry, how did we feeling
Two
good about
angles.
that defensive adjustment he made?
3 seconds left. Jones
Three interviews,
loses it.
three interviews.
And that's the story of the first half for Coastal Carolina.
3-2.
Missed
Take two.
opportunity,
6 Coastal,
can't
6
take
Coastal.
advantage of it.
3-6.
And Georgia Southern ends it with 4 of their 5 field goals made. And now
3
an
crash
opportunity
focus.
to go in the half up.
Still in
first.
U6.
We knew going into this would be a defensive game. Georgia Southern playing
She ready?
defense to a T coming out of that media. I mean, it's amazing to see how
Grade
much
3.
this game has changed just after that time.
I'm going without it.
Absolutely.
Grade 3.
This game has went back and forth
She's ready.
early,
Yeah.
but it really was the last
they
bit
pitched to it.
of that first half.
6, you're still
that
alive.
Georgia Southern.
Grade 3.
Standing by with
It's all 3.
head coach Charlie Henry, our very own Chuck Mine.
Coach Michelle.
Coach, what a way to end that first half. What a scrappy first half of having those 14 forced turnovers. What can you say defensively about your team?
Blue and red.
Yeah, they've just been good.
Ready,
I thought it was
blue.
growth for us to maybe have things not go smoothly on
We'll need
offense.
some music, Kyle. Let's roll out. Ready, blue.
Now, offensively, you guys found the momentum at the end of that first half. How do you want to continue that in the second half?
Yeah.
Ready, roll out wide.
How long's the rollout?
Drop-off plays. You're gonna get a
as
team
long
and
as
you
you
gotta
want
make good decisions, so just gotta clean
Because
those
it's
up.
like live.
Thanks.
Wipe into blue. Roll it.
It's like 15.
Georgia Southern up
Bug is in.
37-24.
Ready, red. Yep, stand
Brandon
by.
Douglas
Ready,
with the
red.
exclamation point
It's
in the
all
first
red.
half.
Roll.
Yeah, man.
Undersell the defense that he played beforehand to get that jam and the defense that has
Takes out
Georgia
3.
Southern
And
after
5,
that media time.
4, 3, 2, 1. Go on break.
Is there music there? I can't hear anything. But good job, everyone.
Receive.
Stand by.
It just said error received. I don't know.
How long is this break?
2.5.
How much of that?
What are we coming back with?
We check. We come back with box score. Make sure y'all are on the record now.
Yeah.
Copy.
Because I don't know if we're out or not. We're just literally say error received. But we'll come back and box score, card 3, scores around Sunbelt, and then fill it back out.
Okay. Look, you gotta use the bathroom, so like,
I
you think
don't think we
had a
will.
chance to go?
I don't know.
There isn't one.
After the on-cam segment.
No, we
I
didn't
think we had a
go.
highlights run,
We're not.
and then I have a card.
Yeah,
And I can
we're not.
take the
We're
first.
not break. I don't know what happened, but. We'll just go off the clock and just pretend like we're.
Alright, just pretend like we're breaking a second there.
What do we come back with?
We're doing box score and then promo. This is another left slash.
This is the other one.
And then we'll do around the belt.
Copy. 4, can you go ahead and head over to the talent table for your shot? It's in the next segment, but I just want you over there already. Camera 4.
Mickey Lewis.
You're good. Just next time, just let me know so I'm aware. Cool. Thank you.
$30.
30 back. 2 and 6. Can I get shots of fans?
Goes around Sunbelt.
2 and 6. Oh, cool. 15.
15. 3. Card 3. 8, 7, 6.
You can go ahead and put it in.
Card 3, correct.
Brian.
4,
3.
3.
Left side framing 2 and
2,
6. 1 and Q down.
Welcome back to State.
10 your life. Ready, 2 under.
37 to
2 to
24
down.
over
There you go, right
Coastal
there.
Carolina following a 12 to 2 run to end the first half.
Ready 2. Dissolve into it.
What an NBA
Music
lineup we
in.
have for you
3,
Saturday.
6 under.
French phenom Victor Wembanyama leads the Spurs against
This
the
is all
Pacers
600 to someone else?
at noon Eastern on ESPN. Then our ABC
Grade
triple
two,
header
left
is
side,
Nuggets
Raymond. Grade
Timberwolves,
two.
Celtics Mavs, and we cap the night off
And
with
it's all in
Lakers
2
Warriors.
under.
Exciting time if you're a basketball fan. Some very great.
Can we get scores ready?
Absolutely, and anytime you get LeBron and Steph on the court for the
Grade
night
10,
cap, that's
lift on
absolutely
one.
perfect night
Ready, white,
entertainment.
and
Go scores in.
wipe into it.
Take a look at the scores around the Sun Belt. James Madison getting a big win on the road against Old Dominion last night. Some stuff shifting around due to Winter Storm Enzo, but I think the biggest one in the Sun Belt, possibly for the season,
I'm just
App
gonna
State
cross
on the
these
road
and
at
come
Arkansas
out.
State, 9 p.m. ESPN2 tonight.
It's just a very exciting time. Sunbelt basketball has been as
I'm
good
gonna
as it
come
has
to
ever
U6
been.
for going out the break.
Slate of matchups going on.
Hold your
Sun
shot.
Belt continuing to grow
And wipe into it.
as a league.
Doing a break.
We'll be back with
65.
first half stats, highlights, and more on ESPN Plus.
One.
Cabinet.
Okay, I'm gonna use one. Pick up the break. I want to take it.
Clip for 3. Football music?
Okay, we'll do box score, on cam, first half stats,
Sounds good.
highlights.
4, you're ready, so yeah. 4, they're gonna be sitting down, so just go to the other side of the table. Is that fine? They're sitting
Yeah, that's
down?
fine. Take
Yeah.
a sit.
Yeah, 4, you can go to the other side of the table.
We can be, oh, so he's coming around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in break time. So
We don't need a lot for this, do we? I don't think so. We should have enough. Danny was asking.
You can come. You can go closer. 4. There you go.
Can I see our shot real quick?
Took it down a little bit. 4.
Here's the first half stats.
Here it comes.
First half stats. We get 90 back.
90 back.
Here it comes. Closer.
Took down 4. Right then. That's good. Cool. 60 back, so you can reset. You can just take it off your shoulder for a minute. $60 back, 60 back.
You got highlights ready? Or red, okay.
Red copy.
Put it back.
30 back. Going on camera after the box score, correct?
Yes.
Here's
Box score.
here's the updated stats. I just changed.
Looks good.
15 back. 4, get your shot set. Come back with 10 and bug.
10, 9, 8, 7,
7, 6. Ready? 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cue talent.
Music game.
Welcome back to the Hill Convocation Center.
Ready
Georgia
4,
Southern
ready white.
leading Coastal Carolina 37-24 after a big end of the first half.
Cone on cam.
Alongside
Anime.
Joshua Ryan, Trishelle Kamani on sideline, I'm Hunter Mosley. Joshua, the big
Loose.
key to that first half, 14
Stack
points
touchdowns.
to Georgia Southern off of
10
14
with
Coastal Carolina turnovers.
And if you can't take care of the ball,
Raccoon was
that's gonna be
6,
a
6 was
problem
gone.
when you're playing a team like Georgia Southern, which can get hot. And
Ready,
Coastal
wide.
Carolina, not a team known for scoring a lot of points. So if you're giving away the ball, limiting your possessions, and you already don't score a lot, that is only going to spell trouble.
It was a
Wide
rough start
to-
for both teams. Neither team could make a field goal in
Highlights after
the
this.
beginning of the game. Coastal Carolina couldn't make a field goal in the last 4:09 of the first half as well. And then Avante Parker having a big contribution after Aaron Banks went out.
And Devontae Parker, really a high energy guy. I think we've always said, Coach Henry has said, a high energy Parker. We can get a consistent Parker. That is only going to spell good news for the Georgia Southern team. When he's on, again, he might be one of the best players on the floor.
Wipe it to it, bro.
For him, he said with offensive rebounds, Georgia Southern out offensive rebounding Coastal Carolina 9-2 right now.
And then again, you look at that spin move by Parker on the big man down low,
with
and
Bug out
look
of
at the
this.
step back three, rain from Coastal Carolina. But again, another three to match that corner three from Eugene Brown.
Oh, you're good.
Holloman going right at Amenhauser, and Amenhauser rejecting it. I mean, this is just a very physical game. You look at Bradley Douglas getting the
Three, leave your camera on the ground.
Braylon Thomas able to finish against the bigger Amenhauser. I mean, that is a giant down low. And again, defense has been key. You look at Tyson Brown, back to Aaron Banks, who ended up with the steal, and Aaron Banks able to get that shot to go. And then another corner three from Joshua Leo. It's just been for the shot.
Ready, wipe the three with Bug.
You see amazing coming off the screen three from Holloman down low, and then more defense by
20
Parker.
out.
I mean, defense. It leads to offense. As you look at Horn able to finish down low. Again, a defensive game. Another three from the top of the key.
Three, leave your camera on the ground.
Half off
6,
that half.
5,
Bradley Douglas
4,
getting the steal and dunking.
3, 2, wipe
The
in.
fourth steal of the first half for Bradley Douglas. We'll see what the second half has in store right here on the ESPN Plus.
The longest highlight of my life.
Clear for 3 cameras.
There was just a lot happening.
Copy, thank you for letting me know.
So, you want to do card 4 and then upcoming schedule?
Yep.
Do you want a box score?
Card 4, upcoming schedules. We will skip the box score, put it at the end. Okay, before we pitch back the game.
Copy. Card 4, upcoming schedules.
I'm gonna do, if you're looking at card 4, I'm gonna do it and do it.
Sounds good. That's funny. Oh boy. Got a nice slab on my TV over here.
A big old slab.
Does that actually work? Because it looks like the upcoming schedule is over the.
It's just over on the right.
You're right.
TV.
Okay.
It's just I have the bug on top.
Yep, you're
Overlay,
yep,
so-
that I will.
I didn't crop the
I was just making sure.
the sides or nothing. So. 90 back. All right, cameras. I'm gonna need after this promo. I'm gonna need a away team and home team for schedules. So it'll be left side framing. So 2 go home, 6 away. Left side framing. 3 and 4. You can just give me players left side of the screen. About a minute till we're back.
Yeah, so that works.
I'll put that in front too, and then
Yep, that works.
Coming back with the promo first. Is it left side?
yes, it's also.
Cool. Left slab framing promo. I'll come back. I'll come to 6 with left slab, and then after 6, we doing home schedule or away schedule first?
Away first.
Away. So
Away then home.
4. I need home players. Left slab framing when we come back.
We got a 40 back.
So 6, you're gonna be center at first. You're gonna have a box score, and then he's gonna lose it, and then
box score at the end.
oh, Brian, no box score. No box score. Just a promo here. 6. Left slab framing.
20.
20 back. Stand by the anime. Stand by music. Is it SEC?
First time producing
SEC music
10.
or whatever. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Music in. Anime.
Welcome back to Stage Pros. We'll begin the second half.
4, I need
shortly.
away
Our
players,
next
left side
SEC
framing.
Network Saturday men's basketball quadruple header begins at 1 Eastern, but we're featuring the final two games. Number 16, Ole Miss takes on number 22, Missouri.
Four-way players,
at 6
four-way
Eastern.
players.
And
Black,
we finish
black
up today
team.
with Mark
Ready, four.
Sears and number 4, Alabama, hosting Cam Carter and LSU. Should be another great afternoon and evening of hoops in the SEC.
Ready 4, and
Coastal
it's all 4
Carolina
under.
has a rough part of their schedule coming up.
Copy.
On the road today here.
Two
As
team
part of the
players
first game
tight.
of
Let's
a
slide frame.
4-game road trip
Ready 2.
for the Chanticleers. They go to Old Dominion on Saturday before James Madison and
Still live,
Marshall
four, still
will
live,
return
still
home
live.
to face a really tough
Ready 6
defense
under.
at South
It's
Alabama.
all 6 under.
That schedule is not
3-2.
good. You look at 3 more road games.
3-2
more
cross.
road games, be a good test of their mettle.
Take 2.
Ray said you can't win all 4 of a 4-game road trip if you don't win the first
One
one. They're
stand
gonna
by for
fight
your
back in
push
the
in
second half
again.
against this Georgia Southern team that's going to host Marshall on Saturday before going on a little mini West road trip for Troy and Southern Miss. And then you see the MAC Sunbelt games there. Leg 2 at Western Michigan on February 8th.
It's all
That
4.
Sunbelt game gives them a little bit of break in between all that Sunbelt conference.
Absolutely, and it's really
Up is all.
a good
Ready
thing
2.
that you have that with the MAC Sunbelt Challenge. You see the SEC,
all
ACC Challenge, for example. You have that.
Everything's still
It's
good.
only the first part of the year. You have it in early December, and then with this MAC Sunbelt
Some
Challenge,
players
this first
here,
game of the year,
cameras,
you get another
spread
chance
4.
to break
all
up conference
4.
play in February.
You said it best, Hunter. It really just breaks up play, gives your team something different to look at. Something that doesn't
We
necessarily
could do that
affect the
graphic here if
conference.
y'all
Ready
have it.
2.
Go to Trishelle with a week.
Take 2.
Our very own
1 stand by for your
Giovanni.
push. 6
Had
away,
an
coach.
opportunity to speak with Coach
Race
Justin
6.
Gray for Coastal Carolina. Trishelle, what'd you hear?
Go Trishelle.
Yeah,
Take
guys,
6.
we talked about those turnovers. He said that you stop giving them opportunities. That's the difference in the game. Other than that, he said it's even. Now, offensively, he said that you need to shoot better.
Ready 1.
Be more aggressive and attack them and have that type of mindset for the second half, guys.
Thanks, Trishelle.
Ready
Both
2.
teams shooting
Take 2.
39 and 38%
Ready 1.
respectively, but Coastal Carolina, 57%.
Wanna get ready to start your push, zoom all the way out.
beyond
Ready
the
1.
arc. They're not a team really
Ready
known
1.
for
Take 1,
their
start your push.
three-point shooting. That
Home
fifth
over-
in
way
the
overlay.
Sun Belt, but only maybe
Home overlay.
7.5
A little too
three-pointers
fast
a
there,
game.
1.
You
Animate.
gotta look at it. They've only taken 18 shots in this game as
you.
opposed to Georgia Southern's 34 total shots. So again, Georgia
Ready
Southern
6.
with
Take
volume,
6.
of course, find themselves up.
Ready 2. Take
Had
2.
to get inside
Ready 1.
there, and that one was swatted away
Take
by
1.
Tyson Brown.
This is a low scoring
First
game.
second half.
Foul on. Ready 6. Take
Eric
6.
Banks checks back into the game. for
2 number 13. Ready
Southern.
2. Take 2. Ready 1.
He had 7 points early
Take
before
one.
going down with an ankle injury. Jones tries the floater, can't get it. Rebound Thomas.
Whoa, a little too wide there, 1. A little too wide. And go smooth. Don't go so fast.
But I feel like it's gone.
Good to see him be able to come back out there. Anytime you have a non-contact injury, it can be
It's just
scary
the
at first.
content. It's, the production's gone well, the content is really
Eagles
cool.
trying to get their first points in the second half on this first possession. Oliver gets inside. Out to Bradford. Rolls around the rim, won't fall.
Looking at these two teams, you know, Coastal's a team that takes a little bit to get going and
Ready 2. Take 2.
battle, but they're not
Ready 1.
necessarily that. They don't do that well in the second half of games. When
Take
Georgia
1.
Southern, they heat up over time. So the game
Tilt down 1. Tilt down.
is not playing the
There
Coastal
you go.
Carolina's favor, but see that early three
There
from
you
battle
go.
to bring it back within 10.
Battle only 2 attempted shots so far in this one, both made from beyond the arc. He has 6. Georgia Southern already with another offensive rebound in the second half. Banks drives on Granger, finds Bradford in the corner. No good. Braylon Thomas goes into the scoring
Ready
table.
2. Take 2.
See the hustle
Ready
for
6.
Georgia
6 people,
Southern.
the people on the
trying to get
table.
that rebound.
Ready 6.
Braylon
Take
Thomas,
6.
he had great positioning on that
Ready 3.
rebound. It went over
Take
his
3.
head, but the way he positioned it allowed him to spin back and grab that
Ready
ball in the
6.
course, just being a little too physical.
Take 6.
Into the table.
Ready 1.
Voice of the
Take 1.
Eagles radio, Danny Reed got a first-hand chance to see that one. Banks
Oh.
can't get it to fall. They'll get another opportunity from the top. And he cashes
Ready
in.
two, take two,
13
ready
point
six,
lead
take
for the
six, ready
And Banks with
one.
what looks
Take
like
one.
a shot at the rim. That actually been a pass to Tyson Brown. Brown not realizing it, but Brown able to save that. And then of course Banks able to hit that straightaway three.
Might want to roll that back on
Screen
replay,
right
just like
there
ran straight into
from
him.
Hines against Thomas.
So he got up.
He
and
didn't,
just-
wasn't able to capitalize at the
that one
rim.
hurt.
I have it on her.
Oliver drives in on Battle. Comes all the way through. Good screen right there from Brown. Holloman pays it off with the
32,
separation.
10-2.
Eagles now their largest lead at 16.
All Holloman needs is a little bit of space. You saw the screen. Great screen from Brown. Freed him up. Battle not able to fight through it. And Holloman's going to
Remember 3 and 4 on big shots and stuff.
Quick
Start looking
read
towards
for
the
Georgia
benches
Southern
for
to start the
reactions.
second half. They're on a 6-0 run.
Because the 2's got my hero, so.
And Coastal Carolina chew into it. Spin move from Granger, but he loses it. Banks pushes ahead to Thomas. Thomas lays it in. 8-0 run for Georgia Southern.
Take 3, rate 2, take 2.
Got to suck. I mean, you had
36, take 6.
up, the paint was wide open. You couldn't hold on to it. That's another turnover for Coastal Carolina. And of course, Braylon Thomas able to finish the drive.
Take
That
2.
forces a timeout from Coastal
me some
Carolina.
music.
That'll take us to immediate timeout. Georgia Southern up 45-27 in Statesboro.
Gonna break. 3, 2, 1. Gonna break. Here's the 2.
Clear for 2.
I'm lost. My brain is everywhere. No.
It's like super slow.
90 back.
I got
Anything specific you want to come back with?
2-player comparison.
Not really. You just reset.
We won't.
Just reset. Box score. Maybe.
So you can stay with them. We'll come back with them. We're going to have a box score up.
You want it, what font?
Looks fine.
45.
Cameras 6, if you want to give me shout out fans or something, we'll come back with the box score. Then 3 and 4, you have players. 20 back.
15.
15 back.
10.
9, 8,
7.
7, 6, 5, 4. Coming to you, 2, 3, 2, 1. 2, you're live. 36
Welcome back to
under.
Statesboro. Georgia Southern up 45-27. Coastal Carolina opened the second
It's all
half with
6
a 3.
under.
However, Georgia Southern
can
3
even
of the
play
last
34.
3 field goals, 8-0
all
run in the
4
last
under.
minute 10. Stretch this game
Animated
out.
off. De-animate. Rate 2. It's all 2.
Up as
2,
they
watch
get
your
into
folks,
the
a little
paint,
soft.
and then coming out of that first half of the second,
31.
8 straight points, and they
Two's still
are
live,
on
31.
fire right now.
6, give me Coastal.
Really changed the
36.
tide. You take the
It's all
last
6.
4 minutes
31.
of the first half and these
Take
first
one,
3 and a
animate.
half of the second half, and they really changed the
Good job,
entire
Cameras.
complexion of the game. With 3:58 left in the first half, this game was
3, can you arse up?
25-22 in favor of Georgia Southern. Now 45-27.
One thing Coach Gray talked about for his team coming out of half is needing to make sure you maintain that
Oh.
communication and the execution as you see another Georgia Southern turnover.
Brown just falls and loses it. Thomas pays it off with a
6,
3
6,
on
rate 2,
the
take
other
2.
end, 11-0 Georgia Southern run.
Take
Let's
1.
talk about it, communication
stuff,
and then
Cameras.
execution on the communication. And right now, you're going to have to see Coastal Carolina get a lot more vocal and maybe prevent some of these careless turnovers.
Without a foul.
Foul on the
36, take
drive
6.
by Mio. That will be given to
Rate
Nate
4.
Bradford.
Take 4.
That'll be his second foul.
223.
Georgia
Two.
Southern has just
Take
come
two.
out.
Six,
That
coach.
4-minute mark in the
Six.
first half as a different team.
Take 6.
That just
Ready, one, take one.
testament to Coach Henry and the adjustments he made defensively, and then it got his team a little bit of momentum, and you see right now it's paying off, and Neo gets the tough shot.
Chanticleer's back on the board after that one, but down 19 now. Aaron Banks off the screen. Bang!
Ready, 6, take 6.
51-29, Georgia
Take
Southern.
2.
Tyson Brown with a
Ready,
very
one.
nice, solid screen
Take
set to give Banks all day and then some to hit that shot.
Georgia Southern just can't miss right now. Mia drives on Bradford, deflected by Banks. Chanticleer's keep it. Jump with the air ball.
Took down 1. There you go.
Georgia Southern wanted to see a couple things in this one. They wanted to rebound better, is what Coach Henry
Next
said.
step
They
ball's
wanted to
the
get some
media.
turnovers and take
Next step
advantage
ball's
of
the
those
media
turnovers in
cameras.
transition. They've done just that.
Nope.
Coastal Carolina, on the other hand, has had some struggles and they can't pay that one.
Oh,
That's not
Brian.
necessarily a wide
you got
open
going?
layup, but you gotta hit those, especially when you're feeling down as bad as you are. You need a little bit of momentum.
Banks now with
Take
15
two.
after that floater. He's come back in the game after he went out with an injury and made his impact.
You mentioned earlier, Banks
Take one.
seeming to have a very good game against Coastal Carolina. He likes that. Again, something about the Chanticleer is Banks decides he's just going to go off.
He already has 8 here in this second half. Mio for 3. He gets it.
Ready to take 2.
What's Coastal Carolina got to do
Break
now
four,
here in
take
this
four,
final
ready, one.
15 minutes to get back in this game?
You still
This stuff,
see
cameras.
careless turnovers, so they're going to have to keep that down. And then again, it's just going to come with good offensive possessions. It starts with defense. You see Amenhauser down low doing a good job contesting shots.
Coastal Carolina has got to find a way to stop Georgia Southern. They get a good stop right there. Can they take advantage of it? Mio
Next
had to
step
do the
ball's
last
the
time
media
down.
cameras.
Spins, can't get the basket this time. Banks finds Brown inside, and he lays it up. Georgia
Break
Southern
two,
now
take
up
two.
23.
Banks with the
3-6, take 6.
Tyson Brown down
Break
low.
one.
Tyson Brown going left hand. You see Mio
Break
with
3,
the
take
Mio
3.
down.
Yep, local.
Read 2.
Joshua Mio has the lead
Stick with him,
scorer
3.
for
Stick with
Coastal
him. Stick
Carolina.
with him.
So far in this one, he
Read
has
6.
15.
Take 6.
Let's find out about him after the break. Georgia Southern leads 55-32.
Still got 6. 3, 2, 1. Go local, roll.
When it's time to light it up.
Clear for 2 minutes, cameras.
I got Banks. He's close to it.
Two, I need number 13 home. 13 white. Let me just stick with the huddle until they stand up too. 60 back. Oh, well, they're standing up now. Or come back with. Okay. 2, just stick with them.
So you're gonna start with that hit on
I'll come back to Michelle.
on Banks.
Okay.
Yeah, 2, stick with them. So cute. 20 back, come back to you 2. I'm gonna rejoin the 2. Copy.
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Ready? 4, 2, 1, and rejoin the 4. Ready? 2.
Statesboro, Georgia Southern leads 55-32, led by 3 of 3 shooting in the second half by Aaron Banks. Trishelle Kamani has more.
Animate. You can go ahead and put your bug in, Brian. 2 stick with him.
Known off the court, guys. He averages 19 points per game in the past 3 games.
2 stick with him. Let's flat frame him. Ready 1 out of this.
In the road game since Carlos Curry of February 18, 2003. Now, right now, he has 15. I bet he's going to get 19, guys.
Thanks, Trishelle. Aaron Banks, when he plays against Coastal, it's just a different athlete. He's more dynamic on the court, gets it done at all 3 levels.
Oh well.
He's on the bench right now. Who's going to step up for Georgia Southern and try to keep this lead extended?
You look at it, Avante Parker's on the floor, Bradley Douglas can get hot, and keep me in. It's just any of these Eagles can get hot. But those 3 I would like to maybe start turning it up a little bit.
Coach Henry talked about it before this game that he wanted the focal point to be McCavian White off the bench. Said he's had some limited opportunities here of late as a shot clock violation.
Read 2, take 2, ready 4, take 4.
Due to that suffocating defense from Georgia Southern.
Suffocating is the
ready 1.
You know what? You play defense, it also leads to good offensive production. They're shooting 63% right now. This time, last in the first half, you saw 3 for 18. They were not getting.
He seems kind of chill.
Buy a bucket. But in the second half, they had turned on the switch.
Absolutely. 7 of 11 from the field here in the second half. Georgia Southern.
I've heard you the whole time.
Yeah.
They might call it 7-11, but it's always open. Like White right there. Can't get it to fall.
You didn't know that?
Abraham, he's tripped up by White near the Coastal Carolina bench.
Take 6.
That's actually hilarious. He's like singing songs and stuff. And
Ready 2, take 2.
Oh, that's great. I love
Coastal
that.
Carolina now down 23.
Ready 4.
What needs to change here for them to get back in it?
Take 1.
You got to defend. You have the defensive rebounding. You have to maintain ball security. And right now, the defending is coming at a premium, and then ball security also at a premium. And those are 2 things you can't compromise on if you want to beat a team like Georgia Southern.
3 Georgia Southern defenders on Amenhauser there. Hines finds Amenhauser. He's stuffed by Avante Parker.
What is going on?
Jones gets a chance in the corner. Can't convert. And there's a player down for Georgia Southern.
4.
McCavian White.
Ready 2, take 2.
And Avante Parker, he's good for about a block a game. He's averaging
Ready 6,
over the course
take
of this
6.
season.
Ready 1.
16 blocks and 15
Ready 2,
appearances
take
coming
2.
into this game. And Parker only
Ready
averaging
4.
13 minutes.
Take 4, follow ball on the court. Ready 1.
He's already
Take 1.
up to 9 in this one. Georgia Southern's really been able to use that depth.
They're just doing whatever they want to.
Took down a little bit, 1.
They're dictating the game.
There you go. Take to your left. There you go.
heard it in Waco.
I'm trying to be
Foul.
tough on Georgia
Ready
Southern.
2,
Georgia
take
Southern
2.
and Avante Parker
Ready
able
1. Take
to
1.
convert. Want to go here? Or wait till that ball. Coastal Carolina needs to find an answer.
You ready to
Our
open?
very own Trishelle Kamani was able to listen into the huddle.
And Coach Michelle.
Yeah, Hunter, those 2 answers, 2 things he had written on his whiteboard was to clean up and
6,
play off
away
the
coach.
team.
6 away
He repeated
coach.
that.
Nope, never mind.
Thanks,
Oh.
Trishelle. And they get a steal right there. Jumping off 2 feet
Ready
right
2.
there is number
Take
2,
2.
Rasheed
Ready 1, take
Jones.
1.
That opportunity is not going to come a lot. That was just a mental lapse by Georgia
Rate
Southern.
3.
Avante Parker.
Take 3, rate
A little
6.
too excited to get that rebound.
Take 6.
Takes it out of bounds.
Avante Parker.
2 subs, 2
is
subs,
very
ready 2.
competitive, dude.
Take 2,
You
4
tell
subs
it
coming
when
out,
he's
4
on
subs
the
coming
court.
out, coming out.
His
4.
energy is
Ready 4.
always there. And that's the kind
Take
of
4,
energy
ready 1.
Coach Gray wants to see out of his Coastal Carolina players right
Take
now.
1.
Still down 23.
Little tight 1, little tight, little tight. There you go.
Tries to get big inside.
Ready,
He's fouled.
ready 2, take 2. Ready 4.
Any way you
Take
can
4.
at the line and the run of play, you're just going to have to put something
Ready
up
6.
on this board.
Take 6.
Bradley Douglas picks up the foul for Georgia Southern. That's his first foul of the
Ready
game.
2. Take 2. Ready 1.
Denzel Hines,
Take 1.
sophomore out of Fontana, California. Hasn't scored yet in this one. He gets his first with that free throw.
Ready 4.
When you're going into this game, this is not a team again that scores
Take 4.
a lot. They are the second lowest scoring
Anyone?
offense, third lowest scoring offense
Take
in
one.
the Sun Belt. So they're going to have to, it's a tall task to come up almost down 20 points. 21.
Calling card is their defense. However, Georgia Southern shooting 44%,
The left slide.
40% from three, and 70% from the line right now.
Watch feet one. You're cutting off some feet.
Parker tries to back down battle. Douglas goes up against the big fella, gets it to fall.
Stand here one. The pressing.
It's just going straight up with no fear against the much bigger Ahmed Ali.
Next step ball's gonna be media.
Next step ball is media cameras. Next step ball. One, you're cutting off feet, bodies, and all that. Be careful.
Get it to fall. Rebound by Hines. He puts it up.
Read two, take two. Ready one. Take one.
Hines now with 4 points. Georgia Southern continues to dominate. They're trying to get Avante Parker a highlight right now with some of these passes to him.
Here, media
Parker's
cameras.
not
Read
open.
two. Take
Parker,
two.
a known lob threat, so I would look to see. They got 11 minutes to do it.
We'll see if Georgia Southern can get
Texas, give me
Avante
some
Parker a
music.
lob or can Coastal Carolina come back. 11:07 left here in the second half on ESPN Plus.
One. Go ahead, break. Clear for two. Yeah, just card five.
Clear for two.
Yes. Box score, then card five. We're gonna do box score and then card five.
That's a phone. Do you want me to animate it or?
What card?
I'll cross it.
Card five.
Copy. Sorry, me and Josh were talking about the 7-Eleven. Don't like that one. It would have been better if you made it.
I like it. 3.
60 back.
I like it. 4. Well, they're gonna break. 45. 3, you can get out of there. Camera, just give me faces coming back. 30.
45, Steve. 30. $15.
50.
10, 9,
2, I'm gonna come back on you.
7,
6,
5,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep down.
Welcome back to Statesboro. Georgia Southern leading 59-38. And in the second half, Georgia Southern currently shooting 60% from the field, 50% from beyond the arc.
And go card five.
The Pro Bowl games are back in Orlando. The first 6 event of the skills competition begin today at 7 Eastern on ESPN. And the final 4 events are Sunday, February 2nd, starting at 3 Eastern, noon Pacific. It all culminates with a 7-on-7 flag football game with Peyton and Eli back to coach the AFC and NFC teams. Should be a lot of fun once again. Having a lot of fun here in Statesboro right now, and so is Georgia Southern.
Take 2.
McCavian White with a quick basket.
He hit the too small celebration with his hand.
Oh, gotta get through the ball one. Little tight, little tight.
Needs an answer quick, and they're not going to get it there.
Toe down, toe down, toe
Bradley
down, toe
Douglas
down. There you go.
wanting to push the tempo. Dumps it down to Eugene Brown. They find Avante Parker. Can't quite get it to fall. Eagles reset.
Oh, foul on 25. Ready
Into
2.
Abraham.
Take 2.
Called on the foul there.
last time it snowed was our.
An easy task, right around
Ready
him.
6. Take 6.
Last time it snowed.
Abraham's got a pretty unique situation with this Coastal Carolina team. One of 2 players that was under the previous regime at Coastal Carolina with Cliff Ellis. And Coach Ray talked about Abraham as a guy. Sometimes I need somebody to tell me if I'm doing it right. If it's good enough, a player that's been there, that knows what it's looked like in this program in the past, that can kind of check me if I'm doing something that doesn't look like.
That kind of experience as a first-year head coach is invaluable.
What is happening?
So Abraham able to do all he can to contribute to this team, on and off the court.
No, it wasn't.
Abraham, only 5 in, but plenty of
Our
energy,
largest
great
victory was 11
defensively.
points.
In the corner now, Mio
111-18.
can't get it to pay off.
That's the one thing you can say about this Coastal Carolina team. Yes, they've had a lot of turnovers, but that energy has been there since the tip. It's just the buckets have not been falling, and they haven't been able to maintain ball security.
You see possibly a lapse of energy right there from Coastal Carolina, letting Georgia Southern get that offensive rebound. But you're right, most of this game you've seen that energy. Armenhauser tries to go up and slams it down.
Race 6, take 6.
Easy to get up there when you're 7-2.
Absolutely. And Georgia Southern doing a good job really lifting the big man. Only taking 3 shots. That was his first make of the game and his only points. He had 2 blocks early on, but so far has been really a non-factor.
Vontae Parker can't make the 3. And Armenhauser only 9 points in the previous contest against Marshall. Has struggled. His battle tries to go up there.
Race 6, take 6.
Jump ball called with Dante Horn.
Have it on red.
Ready red, fake red, no.
Look at the replay, Jordan Battle
Race
going
2.
down and looked like Dante Horn just, wow. That's great
Fake out
position. He
2.
held his hands up and ball was
Race
right there and
6.
able to cause that jump ball.
Take 6.
That will give possession
Race 4.
to Georgia
Take
Southern.
4, follow him up the court.
On the bench right now, you can see Coach Justin Gray
All the way,
really
31.
coaching up Noah Armenhauser.
Don't, so for when I take you on like the follow up the
At
court,
that
don't
size, you
go
just
too
gotta know how
tight.
to use it, because you can be
Kinda
a
stay
very
wide.
effective weapon for your team.
Armenhauser still a young player, only a sophomore, learning how to effectively use that size at the college level. Was dominant in high school, but it can be difficult to really find your groove at that college game. Everybody's big.
Replay, ready 4, take 4.
Called right there on
Race 6,
graphic.
take 6,
Georgia
ready
Southern.
red, fake
That'll be a
red,
turnover.
roll.
Look at Abraham.
Stick with them 6, race 6.
Hand off and just a little bit.
And out to 6.
Forward into that screen and
31.
call that all the time.
Take 1.
Aaron Banks checks back into the game for Georgia Southern. He's got 15 and 7 rebounds right now.
Oh, what did he run?
6 and 7 for the field.
He locked down right now by Bradley Douglas. He tries to get inside, has Rowe blocked by Brown. Pinned on the glass. Douglas tries to take it coast to coast and converts.
Ready 2, take 2. Ready 1.
That offensive possession starts with the Tyson
Take 1.
block. You know, he was licking his chops.
You gotta replay that
on
block.
the play, and he gets the monster block off the glass.
Might go on dead, but well, next.
Georgia
we might
Southern
roll out with it.
continuing to control the
You want-
game on both ends of the court. Already 18
Roll out with that
turnovers
block.
for Coastal Carolina in this one. You had 6 Georgia Southern blocks as well as the Chanticleers are able to get a 2-point basket. Not a 3-pointer right there
So
for
the
Big
block
Behind.
will be on red, and then him scoring will be
And
over.
Georgia Southern is
Copy.
defensive.
Oh.
He switches. You
Race
see
6, take 6.
another 3 at the top of the key. Oh my
Ready 1,
goodness.
take 1.
7 of 8 from the field. 3 of 3. Perfect from beyond the arc.
Copy that.
Last year,
Roll out.
Banks scored double figures
Red them blue.
16 times. Hasn't quite had that scoring prowess so far this season. The season high 19 against Coastal Carolina the first time. He's just now 1 point away from that.
Next up, ball, we're rolling out cameras.
Battle for 3.
Good
He pays it
ball.
off.
Ready 2.
Turn
Race
off
6,
with block.
take 6. Give me some music.
Georgia
Ready,
Southern
red.
take it into the media.
Rolling out.
66
Roll it.
45.
Georgia Southern not afraid.
Ready for blue.
Tyson
Ready for
Brown, which
It's
is
all blue roll.
amazing block off the glass. I mean, he's just
Oh.
drilling
That
that
did not do what I
play.
wanted.
Mio unaware. Tyson Brown with the block, and then Bradley
Animated.
Douglas going coast to coast. Tough layup in transition.
3, 2, 1. So break. Here we go.
Clear for 2.
High Tyson Brown that did that block, right?
I think so.
Brian.
He's got 3 of
It
them.
was.
So.
Okay, I know that for future
I
reference.
think it was. That'd be what Clever played.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
Tyson
a
Brown.
wide. Yeah. So if you want to do your everyone Tyson Brown.
2 ID number 21 home. 21 home.
Okay, well, we're gonna come back with official still on Tyson Brown.
Copy.
21.
45.
I see you too. Put it down. He's right there. This guy just stood up right there. Yep, that's him. Left side frame. Toe down. Toe down. Toe down. There you go.
45, Steve. 30.
Come back in on YouTube. 20 back.
There's no left side team. This is 10, 9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4. Come back on YouTube. 2, 1. 2. You're working.
Welcome back to State Pro. Georgia Southern leading 66-45. Coach Henry wanted to see his team get stops and rebound the ball. A big piece of that is Tyson Brown. Our very own Trishelle Kamani has more.
Coach Michelle.
That's right.
6,
Senior
home
forward
coach.
Tyson Brown is an important defender for the Eagles. Coach Henry
Grade
stated that
6,
he has been
grade
sick
6.
and hasn't been impacted by his win.
Grade
The
1.
guys, no matter where he is on that court, he's going to do his job.
3-1.
Thank you, Trishelle.
Take one.
Tyson Brown,
Good job,
17
everyone.
minutes played so far in this one. A little bit over his season average, right at his season average of 18 with 7 minutes to play left in this one. He's still on the court, setting the screen for Bradley Douglas. Tries to get the rebound, got out of position.
Freddie Jordan battle, able to push Tyson Brown under that basket a little bit and make it tough for the big man to get the rebound.
Now Coastal Carolina really pushing with pace right now. Granger with the
Ready
hook
2,
shot.
take 2. Ready 1.
Get it back within 19.
Take 1. Low tight
Coastal
1. Low
Carolina.
tight. There you go.
1 and 6 in Sun Belt Conference play. They've lost their last 4 as they now start a 4-game road trip.
Ready 3. Take 3.
That one goes out of bounds.
What did I just see?
Ready
See the
6.
fight and the energy still
Staying
from
on
Colin
ready.
Granger and this Coastal Carolina team.
Ready
The
red.
one thing
Effect
no
red. Roll.
matter what's going on, see Holloman trying to
6,
pass
stick
it,
with
like
them,
Granger
ready
got his
6.
hand on it, and then of course with the
Out of
diving
6.
effort trying to get that ball. But this is a team,
Ready
like Coach
1.
Ray said, it's always together. They're always going to compete and they're going to play hard. And the energy givers, not energy
Take 1.
vampires. And
Little
this
tight
team,
one.
look at they're giving all that they got.
Oh. Ready 3. Take
Here's
3.
shot of Dante Holloman ends up on the ground, and they're going to go
Ready 6.
take another look at that one.
Take 6. Replay of the foul in the corner. Looking probably it's a flagrant or something. Ready 2. 2. Go with the rest at the table.
This swap
Ready
side,
2.
have to be careful what you do.
Take 2.
Or are they just seeing like who?
Just got a word from the referees. The previous play is under review for a possible flagrant foul, as you mentioned, Josh. And in a game that is 66-47, you see the energy from Coastal Carolina with guys like Colin Granger. You'll see that kind of
2.
hustle
Go to your right a
lot
little
out of
bit.
teams that are down 19 with over 6 minutes to play. However,
Left slab.
you have to
Whenever you're ready.
keep that energy in the right place.
Crossing
You
it.
can't get
Left slab up 2.
a little
Center
bit
up there.
unnecessary or excessive as a flagrant 1 foul would indicate.
And with how hard this team plays, even though they're down by a lot,
You got
this
the
is a team
replay
that
anyway?
can definitely come back from whatever they put their minds to. So you can't have these unnecessary dry fouls.
Yeah, right there.
And you're playing as hard as you are. You guys are competing.
Ready,
You're trying to get
red,
yourself
stand
back
by.
into this game with just under 7 minutes to go. So fouls like that are just unnecessary.
But throughout the second
Taking it.
half,
Stand by.
Georgia Southern has
And
continued
ready?
to put the hurt on
Squeezing it,
Coastal
roll.
Carolina.
Roll
Take
2.
another
Center your
look
frame.
at
2.
that
Center
play.
your frame. Center your frame. 2 is live and red is live.
Charged at him.
I'm honestly looking at
Going
that going, is that a Holloman
here?
flop? It looks
If you reset it, we can go back.
We'll get a word
Two
from our
still live.
referees
Ready on ready.
right now.
And squeezing, roll.
They're going to call a common foul
Ready one.
as a result of that contact. And didn't seem to unnecessary, really just
Squeezing,
see that hustle. He's going, not letting the inbound guy be the object
Take one.
of that play. And
Good job, everyone.
that'll be the common foul on Rasheed Jones for Coastal Carolina.
Problem is the fact he's probably checked him out of bounds. Honestly, where that foul see Georgia Southern turnover.
Jones tries to pay it off on the other end. Stop
Ready
and
six,
foul
take six.
by Aaron Banks.
Stick with 13.
Ready on red.
Coastal Carolina.
Ready, red, set, roll.
They are running, and you see Battle gets the ball out to Jones, and Aaron Banks just gets his hand on Jones and draws that foul.
4. Effect out of 4.
Coastal Carolina,
Ready one.
70% free throw shooting team.
Take one.
Jones specifically only a 66% free throw shooter. Misses the first.
Ready 4. Take 4. Ready 2. 2, give me a push to his face here. No, coach, ready 2. Take 2.
Shot terribly from the line.
Ready 3. Take 3. Ready 4. Take 4. Ready 1. Take 1.
Jones tries to get the second half. Gets it. Now down 18. Coastal Carolina sticking around in this one. They've made their last 3 field goals. And have really pushed the pressure on Georgia Southern. Holloman foul and gets the bucket.
3. Take 3.
What a basket right there from Dante
Stick
Holloman.
with 5.
An opportunity for an and one.
Just one of those
Take 2. Any replay?
Coastal Carolina.
Replay on that.
Ready red. Effect red. Roll. 2 stick with 5 out.
And just able to draw
2
the
5
foul,
out.
just tossed it up there and
Ready
gets
6.
the lucky bounce, the home bounce.
Out to 6.
Holloman looks
Ready,
right
one.
into the camera to celebrate.
Ready 1.
Holloman,
Take 1.
28 points against Old Dominion on Saturday.
6. Stick with him.
9
Ready
now
6.
for Holloman, but
Take
finding
6.
a way to impact the
Ready,
game.
1.
He's not afraid to take shots.
Take 1.
Him and Bradley Douglas leading the Eagles in attempts so far with 10.
You don't have to rely on one player, which you can say is your best scorer, to find yourself up by almost 20 points. You're in a good position as a team.
Coastal Carolina's going to need something and need something in a hurry. And they get another turnover.
6.
Excuse me. No, I didn't say that one was come off of the
Ready,
fingers
4.
of Dante Horn near side.
Yeah, career high.
Take
Like
4.
Playing the passing lane.
Ready
Not gonna
2.
make it
Take
easy.
2. Ready 1. Take 1.
18 Coastal Carolina turnovers as opposed to their 9 so far in this contest. The average is 14 turnovers a game. They've been able to clean that up in this one.
Ooh.
That one taken away from Holloman. 19
Save it.
turnovers
Replay on
for
that.
Coastal Carolina.
Well, could you not?
Banks. Jones tries to get inside, pulls up,
I have it on blue.
can't get it to
You
fall.
can duplicate it and have us resolve it.
We're past it. You can clear.
Georgia Southern up 20, and you wouldn't look like it the way they're playing right now. They continue to fight, plenty of hustle, plenty of intensity, even still pushing the pace.
And it's a great mentality to have, especially if you get later into this season. And again, this is Coach Gray's first season as
6
head
away,
coach.
coach.
You look at Holloman,
Ready
a
3. Take 3.
little slow to get up.
Ready 6. Take 6.
Holloman not afraid to
Is it
go
red?
and
Yep.
Ready,
throw
red,
something
back red,
up and
roll.
have a pretty good conversion rate
Ready, 2.
doing that.
Saw he Euro stepped his way, tried to Euro step his way around Granger and
Ready 2. Fade out to 2.
able to draw the foul.
Ready 6.
Still a little bit slow
Take
before
6.
he shots, but
Ready 3.
he's only 6 foot. But he plays like he thinks he's
Take 3.
6'7", the way he
Ready,
goes
1.
into the paint, not afraid of contact.
Both seasons.
The
Yeah.
officials, unless we
I'm
get
not
Holloman
make
a moment
sure
to catch
that's
his breath.
accurate.
Take
I'm
1.
sure there's a lot of mismatch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's true.
Holloman able to get the first.
6. Number 5.
He's
Home.
really been
Ready 6.
huge as part of
Take
the
6.
Georgia Southern team. The last 2 wins, part of that 4-game road trip where they felt like it could have started differently against Georgia State. Didn't get the outcome they wanted. However, still 2-2 on the road trip in the Sun Belt. You're going to take that.
Holloman,
Ready,
again,
6,
just a
take
natural
6.
scorer,
Ready, 1.
guard positions, has that
Take
killer
1.
mentality when the ball is in his hands. He's going to find a way to get it to go in the hole, and that's something that Georgia Southern team has needed.
Bio tries to find Granger inside. He's
Ready 4.
fouled.
Take 4.
The and one
Ready,
opportunity
6.
now for Colin
Take
Granger,
6.
Coastal Carolina.
Ranger
Ready,
we saw
red.
earlier with a couple
Okay.
of hustle
Roll.
plays. You see now in that pick and roll, he's able to convert through that
Ready,
air and
four.
Banks' hand.
Ranger still has all of that energy from the beginning of the game. He's
Out
not ready to
before-
give up on
before
this
he
Coastal
left,
Carolina
before he
team. He's going to
Ready,
continue to fight. You see that. You see the energy, the culture
Take one.
that Coach Justin Gray is preaching into this Coastal Carolina team.
I see you 6. Ready, 6.
Can't finish off the and one. Rebound, Aaron Banks. Banks continuing to have a spectacular performance against Coastal Carolina. Parker spins, bounces it off the glass. 23-point lead for Georgia
Take
Southern.
6.
Parker
Ready,
loving
1.
that spinning. That's his
Take
go-to
one.
move. When he's made it work.
Now Battle works inside.
Ready, 2, take 2. Ready, 1.
Ball. Good shot right there from Jordan Battle.
Ready, 6, take
Tough
6.
shot when you know
Ready,
about
1.
Parker's contesting anything
Take one.
in his wheelhouse.
Battle, a guy that Coach Gray talks about high energy and just works hard as crap is exactly how he said it to us. And you see this team, they're continuing to work. Just Georgia Southern, just a little bit
6,
too
take
much
6.
for Coastal Carolina so far in this one.
Take 1.
When you play a team twice in the span of 7 days, it's going to show towards the end of that second matchup. You're going to know the other team.
Take 2. Ready, 6.
Foul
Take
on the
6.
floor.
Going to
That'll
media
take
here.
us to the
Ready,
last
6,
media
take 6.
timeout. Georgia Southern up
Faces.
75-52 with 3:56 remaining in
2.
Statesboro.
4, 3,
2 still alive.
1, go to break. Maybe. 90.
Clear for 90.
It took forever for that green thing to happen.
We'll come back with.
Yeah, let's come back with that. We'll come back with this lower third. It's how our largest margin victory was the last time it snowed. We have a lower third saying that our largest margin victory was the last time it snowed.
2. I'm going to need Southern
Copy.
out of the break.
Yeah,
45.
I see that.
I'd like to see it. Just kind of see what. Oh my God, that is crazy.
Our largest margin of defeat was 4 points. So
Yeah, I saw that.
30 back.
Read 2.
45, Steve.
So you played Coastal last time this game?
It was around the same time.
Okay.
Not exact dates.
That's still crazy though. Same team. Nope.
Come back with you 2. 2, stay right there. Give me the huddle. 6, stick with players when they come out. 4, you're going to have a lower third. 2, 1.
Welcome back to Statesboro. Georgia Southern up 75-52, and if this score holds, it would be the largest margin of victory for Georgia Southern in the series. January 11th, 2018, Georgia Southern defeated Coastal Carolina at home by 11 points. We talked about 2018 earlier in this broadcast because this week this game was moved due to snow. The last time it snowed in Statesboro, January 3rd, 2018.
It's just something about the snow and Coastal Carolina. Georgia Southern just loves it.
Ready, 4.
Georgia Southern
Take 3.
taking advantage of this one. Only 4 minutes left to play at the line,
Two,
however,
take 2.
for Coastal Carolina. It'll be Naz Brown, Oklahoma
Take
State
1.
transfer. Brown gets the first of a 1-and-1.
Ready, 4.
Puts him
Take
up to
4.
4 points on the afternoon.
Stick with 10. Ready, 1.
So when Banks is at 19 points, he has
Brown just
or
Take 1.
higher
in
than
between shots. See what he gets here. Makes both. Coastal Carolina down 21, 4 minutes left to play. What do you want to see from this Coastal Carolina team that they can take into their next matchup on the road at Old Dominion?
We've talked about it. A team that's playing together. I need to see you guys always competing, and that energy cannot change. Despite the scoring,
6, take 6.
Dante Holloman going
Ready,
into the
1.
basket against the big
Take
man.
1.
Despite the score that's on, You look at this team, you cannot say that they haven't played with that high energy and together. So you're just going to, maybe not together so much, you got the turnovers, but that high energy and always competing. You need to continue to see that through the rest of this 3 minutes and 30 seconds run.
For Georgia Southern, an opportunity to win their third straight game for the second time this season. Back in November, they were able to pick up 3 straight wins against D2 Augusta, NC Central, and Winthrop.
Race 6.
Contact
7-3,
down
two.
the side. Holloman ends up on the ground, and Coach Henry trying to play his game.
6 Henry.
Holloman
Race 6. Ready red. Effect red. Roll. Race 2. You're good. 6-2.
Was kind of
Read
holding
two.
him before this shot. I mean,
Effect out the 2.
not so much
2 stick with Coach Henry. Home coach right there. Ready 1.
Definitely saw the hand on the back as well from Mabor Majak there on Holloman. So
Ready 1.
and you can see both teams fiery throughout this game, despite a 23-point Georgia Southern lead. Both teams continuing to hustle.
I don't know if they're talking shit or if they're just talking, but.
Just over 3 minutes remaining in this one.
I
Great
like
look
it.
right there from
I
Mio.
wanna see them play.
Little too
Although I
strong.
think Coach Henry should get his
Shot
ass
gets the
kicked by
rebound,
this
puts it on the
guy.
ground.
Ready 6.
Shanta
Take
Cruz
6.
will retain
Ready
possession.
4. Take 4.
We can start instigating.
2 subs. Ready
Georgia
3.
Southern now.
Ready 2. Take 2.
You
Ready
have
3.
Marshall
Take 3.
coming in to
Ready
Statesboro
one.
on Saturday.
Take 1.
You have a 3-game win streak. What do you want to see in these last 3 minutes to take that momentum into Saturday?
You need to continue to play clean basketball, limit the turnovers, make sure you're playing efficient basketball. As you look at that, cause turnovers. Of course,
For the
Coastal Carolina able to get that ball back. Georgia Southern balls.
And 1.
Still play with that defensive intensity. Marshall is tough passing the Sunbelt East. When you look at it, they're standing atop the Sunbelt East, so you have a chance potentially.
Ready 6. Take 6. Ready 2. Take 2. Ready 1.
That is the first 3-point basket of the season for Colin Poole, the sophomore. Not a guy that's known for getting out and shooting it, but Colin Poole, one of the hardest workers on the Georgia Southern team, getting an opportunity for the 3-ball. Dante Horn can't convert, and Coastal Carolina still pushing with plenty of pressure.
Ready 4. Take 4.
A hard foul right there between Henry Abraham and Colin Poole.
6 ID number 14 home.
Ball and he was quick to get out
Ready
of transition.
6.
Looks like he might be shaking up.
Bring it on blue.
Take 6. Ready
That will
blue.
be on
Effect
Colin
blue.
Poole.
Roll. Ready 2.
Abraham at the basket and runs into the hip. Colin Poole.
Ready 4. Effect out to 4.
He's off.
Georgia Southern
You're live
up
for it.
24 right now. You hear the crowd chanting, "We want Luke." They're talking about senior
Ready
force.
two,
Luke
take
Keller hasn't recorded a minute yet this
Ready
season.
1.
They're not going to get
Take
Luke
one,
Keller
Stu, stick
quite
with him.
yet. It's
Ready
been
two.
senior forward Tyler Bush
Take 2.
checking into the game for Dante Horn.
Ready 3. Take 3.
Great moment
Ready
right here
two.
for Tyler Bush.
Take 2.
Getting to check into a conference game.
Ready 1.
Crowd, I don't think the crowd's going to be satisfied
Take
with
one.
that one. I think they're still going to want Luke.
Still got around 2 minutes to play. So you
Number
already
8.
know they're gonna
Next
have
step ball. 2. I need number 8.
I doubt it.
2. 8 home. Bench.
Alex,
Ready 2.
Coastal Carolina after that one. And the "We Want Luke" chant
Ready
continues in Statesboro.
Shoot the bench 2. Shoot the bench.
Even the
To
players are
left, to
hyping
left.
up the crowd into this one.
Right there. Right there. Zoom in. T left. Ready 2. Just stop right there. Ready 2. Take 2. Ready 1.
Luke Keller right beside Micah Smith, who was out in
Zoom in
this
2.
one
Slow. Zoom in. Ready 1.
for Georgia Southern.
Take 1. There you go.
Patiently awaits a possible opportunity to get into this one. Bradley Douglas can't convert another offensive rebound for Georgia Southern. And that's just been the story of this one. There's a big block right
Ready
there
3.
from a
Ready
board
6. Take
shot
6.
for Coastal Carolina.
Number 50.
And
Ready 2.
Luke
Take
Keller
2.
taking off the warm-up shirt. He's going to check into this
Ready
one.
6. Take 6.
Crowd
Ready
favorite.
2. Take 2.
Something like this, good opportunity, guys.
Ready
Anytime
one.
experience experience. It might be in garbage time, quote unquote, but it's still game experience. And as you get deeper into the Sun Belt
That was the biggest
schedule, you're going to need
so far
everybody
I've ever heard.
to be ready to get up to game speed.
And the crowd will love
Him coming into that was the biggest cheer I've heard.
Bradley Douglas backing down. Poole gets to the basket. What a
Ready
jam!
two, take two. Ready three, take three.
Cool.
Ready one. Take one.
Colin Poole fooled before the shove, and with the three-point shot attempt, and just goes straight to the cup and punishes
Hit
it.
live when I had to read.
Abraham tries to answer on the other end. Can't get the basket to fall. Raptor tries to get the steal. No good.
Ready two.
I have
Foul.
it on blue and red.
He's number 8.
You have to know what the
Six,
rim
number
is.
8.
Colin Poole for
Ready
him to
6.
punish it like that.
I mean,
Take
you
6.
get that three-point shot attempt, the defender
Right there.
to defend that three-point shot, you have a full head of steam.
Stick with
and
that.
a path to the bucket. And he
Ready
just
4.
throws it.
Like Ivor
Take 4,
Bush,
ready one.
recording his first minutes
Take one.
of the season.
Two subs.
Free throw made by
Ready 2.
Denzel Hines.
Take
Now
2.
7 in this
Ready.
one. Had a quiet start to
Ready
this
6.
one. But
Take
he's been a solid
6.
player here in the second half.
Ready 4.
Despite Coastal
Take
Carolina
4.
just getting
Ready
outplayed a little bit at times by Georgia
Take
Southern.
one. Yeah.
And Luke Keller records a stat and gets the
That's
rebound.
what I'm in there, right? Yeah.
1 minute remaining in this one.
67-3. You're going to have the interview.
58 Georgia
It's going to
Southern.
do a sideline, so be ready for that.
Douglas, oh my goodness. He tried to go for the poster on that one, couldn't convert. Georgia Southern now just having a little bit of fun out there. Colin Poole finds Tyler Bush. Bush makes the 3.
2, take 2. Ready 6.
Tyler Bush
Ready 4, take
off
4.
the
Ready
bench.
1.
First minutes of the
Race
season
6,
getting a
take 6,
3-point
ready
basket.
one.
The Georgia Southern
Take one.
bench is ecstatic.
Everybody in this arena is ecstatic. I was just about to comment. We almost witnessed a murder by Bradley Douglas, and then Tyler Bush goes down and just drains
They're just
it.
going to dribble it out here.
23
2, I need you to
remaining
get
in
coach's
state pro.
handshakes.
Georgia
So
Southern
go with
has
home
closed the
coach
door of this
and then
one.
stick
Shot
with
clock
him.
is off.
Make sure you get coach's handshakes.
Love to
6,
see
you can go Southern.
Maybe get a shot at something.
1, after I cut off you,
Shot
go
on the
away.
block. Right now, it just
4,
looks
go
like
away.
Georgia
3, go
Southern's gonna
Southern.
let
And
this
get ready
one
for
play
interview.
out
Ready 2.
in the name of
Take 2.
sportsmanship.
7-9, 3-3.
And that's it. Georgia Southern,
1, go away. 1, go
85
away.
to
Ready
58,
6.
and now 3-game win
Four.
streak in the
Take
Sun Belt
4.
Conference, and they move to 4-4 in the
6.
Sun Belt.
Put them at a pretty good advantage when you
Take
look
6,
at
take with-
Marshall
you can go with
coming
8.
into the hill. They'll be able to turn on
Ready
the
2.
fans again.
Just an absolute blistering performance
2.
for Georgia Southern, forcing 19 turnovers, able to get 15 offensive
6, can I get away?
rebounds as
6
well.
away.
46%
6.
from the field, 41%
Take 6.
from 3.
And then they're limited. Coastal Carolina to only
Just
7
go with them,
offensive
Riggs.
rebounds, 32 in total. This is a very good defensive rebounding team.
Take 2.
Rebounding team in general, and they have out rebound
1, give me
by
some
almost
players.
10 plus. Excuse
4,
me,
give me some
11.
players.
Eagles had 7 blocks
6.
as well in this one. They just
Take 6.
continue to apply pressure on
One, give me
this
some
Coastal
players
Carolina
tight.
team. And
Anyone
Coastal
out there?
Carolina team
Ready
shot
one?
38%, but they couldn't quite get rid of the turnovers.
Take 1.
Georgia Southern continues to be disruptive in every facet
6.
of the
Take
game,
6.
scoring 85 points in this
Ready
one
3. 3,
in
crash in.
regulation. And that
Zoom in on
really was
eyes.
the difference, was the
Focus
offense.
up.
4
Focus
different
up.
players
6, you're still
in
alive.
double figures for
Focus
Georgia
up.
Southern.
Focus
Bradley
up.
Douglas,
3. That's the
Adante
zoom.
Holloman, Avante
Focus.
Parker,
Focus.
and
6, you're still alive. Alright, you're good. Zoom out 3.
continuously.
She's ready.
So many different options for this
going
Georgia
to
Southern
Michelle?
team, but this team was led
Ready,
by
3.
Aaron Banks and his 18 points. Our own Trishelle Kamani is standing by with Aaron Banks.
And it's all 3.
Go, Trishelle.
Aaron Banks, 18 points, 8 rebounds, which 8 rebounds is your season high.
That's a war.
What was working for your team for y'all to get this 3rd consecutive win?
First I want to hear,
Yeah, stand by,
the Lord
cameras.
said he's hurt.
So I'm
Without
following.
none of this,
I got
without
you.
him, none of this would be possible.
You-
What was working for me tonight, my teammates just finding me. I've been in the gym shooting shots. They got a lot of trust in me, so they just finding me, giving me open shots.
Now bringing this momentum into Saturday here at home, what
3, when they're done talking, stick with the player going
A lot
out.
of energy,
Where's our rollout?
Y'all gonna
Roll out.
Copy.
promise you that.
Here,
Ready,
guys,
red.
Thank you,
Stick with them.
Aaron Banks, the player of the game. Hyping up
Stick
the
with
fans
them.
that are
Red.
still here. 18 points,
And
8
wiping.
rebounds, 2
Roll.
assists
Music.
for the sophomore guard.
Just a Georgia Southern team that offensively played a great game, defensively played a great game. As you saw the steal there by Jones, look at Gus, just minding his business. This is a great game if you were a fan to come see. I mean, the difference really being Coastal Carolina not able to find it offensively. We get that this wasn't a high scoring offensive team, but only putting up 58 points, and you had a shootout last time.
Count them out.
Conway, and just today, unable
Anime.
to match Georgia Southern's offensive prowess.
Change.
Coastal Carolina will go on the road to Old Dominion.
Lose.
For
Box score. Box score. Slow it down. Slow it down.
Saying so long from the Jackson Ruth and Field Convocation Center, where the final score is 85-58. All games airing on the ESPN networks are streaming live and archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN.
And okay, we're clear. I think.
Copy. I'm gonna pause back, so I'm not stressing.